Hello everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob.
I'm Mel.
And we're going to be playing some Elder Sign today, playing the two-player version as opposed to the solo version, which are both the same, which is awesome. No different really rules when you're playing two-player versus one-player, other than kind of helping each other out if you're at the same location. But yeah, we played a solo, or I played a solo playthrough 2 days ago, or 3 days ago on Friday. You can find that in a playlist link down in the video description if you want to see how this game plays true solo. So today we're going to play with two investigators, but keep in mind, according to BGG, this game is supposedly best with four. Best with four, as we were told before. Yeah, this is a push your luck dice game based on the H.P. Lovecraft Cthulhu Mythos, but even beyond that, the adaptation of that mythos, which is the Arkham Horror Files, IP that FFG has used their story creators to modify and create to make it more of a gamified universe. And this is a push your luck dice game based in that universe, published by Fantasy Play Games. And hello, everyone joining live.
Hello.
For Carcosa, yeah. Definitely F. Yeah. Yeah, more Arkham themed games on the channel. It's been our kick lately, having fun going through Arkham Horror, the living card game. Manchester Madness 2nd edition, we've been playing through that for a couple of years. Now we have Elder Sign here. We have other Arkham games we'll be playing on the channel in the near future. We played that Arkham Horror Final Hour a couple of years ago on the channel. So I think we'll work our way through almost all the board/card games of Arkham Files that are currently available at some point, just to see what's out there. But they all definitely follow that same theme, that same feeling. They all have that hopelessness-ish and the horror and the like kind of the unknown and going insane and all that stuff is all there every single time, it seems. So this is more of that. But yeah, let's take a look at BGG and see the details for those who are interested. So it's a 7.0, it's 565 ranked overall out of all board games that exist, which is pretty high for this dice game that came out in 2011 that has not been updated or refreshed. It's got a revised edition that I supposedly cleaned up a bit of the rules or something, or the rule book, I don't know. But yeah, it's been out for about 10 years now.
Wow.
And there's a load of expansions. We looked at them in the last stream. There's like 8 expansions or 6 expansions or something crazy like that, a whole bunch of different expansions, which I'll go over some of the comments on the last video. Thank you for everyone to give me the information. I appreciate it. We'll go over some of the tips in the last video, some information that maybe those who got this game and have only played the base set or interested in this game, some tips from some people in the comments I want to go over. And thank you everyone who left that information. So it can go up to 8 players. You can play it true solo. The weight is only 2.35, not that complex. The community is saying 12 plus is the age of players that can play it. I think you can go a bit lower. It's not that bad. And a 90-ish minute play time, but obviously the more players, the longer it's going to take, I would assume. But not really, actually, no, because you're just kind of going around the table taking turns, and the same thing applies if you're playing solo. It's just another player turn over and over again. So it should not slow it down, really, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, I don't think so. But anyways, yeah, let's go over the comments from last week, or yeah, I guess last week's episode.
Yeah, technically.
From last week's Elder Sign episode, previously on. So we got John Curtis left a comment. There are a couple of small expansions for the base game. So at the end of the video, at the end of the live stream, I was asking the chat and people in the comments, anyone watching later, anything, because I didn't know much about the game. I literally bought it. I thought it was out of print. I ignored this game. I moved on. I thought the X-Men
United?
Nope.
No.
Nope. See, I'll never remember. Never remember the title of that game. But anyways, FFG has reskinned this game with an X-Men Marvel IP. And I thought when they did that, they were not really going to print Elder Sign anymore because I hadn't found it in stock forever, new. And then it showed up in stock a couple weeks ago at my local retailer. I thought, oh, okay, it's a cheap dice game, Arkham theme. I want to try it, so I might as well get it. There is a digital version on Android, a quite old digital game that you can play on phones and tablets, and that's been out for a long time. And you can play it that way also if you want to try it out. But I didn't know anything about the expansions. I threw it to the chat. If I were to get an expansion and people are saying in the live stream the whole time, I'm just playing with the base set. Oh, the base set's not as good. You need to add all the expansions and it makes it better. And I went, why the hell do you want to spend $150 on expansions for a little dice game to make it a good game? Like, that's kind of the lamest thing I've ever heard. So I would just avoid it if you don't want to, spend a Kickstarter price to make a push your luck dice game actually good or great. I don't know. It's a good game, but to make it a great game, suppose you need expansions. Anyways, I got some more information here. John Curtis. There are a couple small expansions for the base game, but the real expansions start with Gates of Arkham, where they actually change some significant gameplay elements to make the game harder. Those small expansions are okay. One adds blessed and cursed dice. One adds cards going insane and death, which sounds cool. Then we have Chili Junk after commenting, Gates of Arkham really feels like Arkham Horror Mini. Great expansion. It says 2 Gates of Arkham that right away I was like, okay, if I find that one, I'll get it. And then Dustin also follows up here and says Gates of Arkham is essentially a new game mode, really, as well as any of the Omens expansions. There's a few of those. Each one completely changes the game. Unseen Forces minimally influences all other expansions. It's best used in the base game if you're only interested in the base game. And then Chili Junk also says, believe me, Unseen Forces and Gates of Arkham are totally worth it. They make the game absolutely awesome. The base game is too easy and boring. So
okay.
Hopefully that feedback we didn't get during the live stream, so I wasn't able to regurgitate it. But hopefully anyone who watched that stream or who are watching today decide, oh, this game looks interesting. I wanted to throw some information from those who've actually played it more than twice. Mel's never played it. I've played only 2 times now. So we're going at this casual. We're going to have some fun with it. We may get some rules wrong and stuff, but that's okay. We're just having some fun with it today, showing you how the game works at 2-player. Maybe you're interested in it. Supposedly back in print. And there you go. So there's some information. So I may grab Gates of Arkham, since it seems to be recommended here. I'll go read a bit more of like what it actually does. But if I see it and it's available and it's a reasonable price, I may grab it and try it out on the channel in the future.
Yeah, multiple people are saying that it's good.
Yeah, so I'm curious if you're watching this later, feel free on this video, leave comments down below your thoughts and replies to these statements here. Do you agree with these statements? Is there another expansion that blows this out of the water? Are the Omens really that good? Like, let's be honest, because they're all 25 US each for these bigger box expansions. And yeah, so I don't know. I could spend that money on those expansions on like a whole other game that's, maybe a little more robust, where I like more complex games usually. But for a dice rolling game, it's fun. It's definitely fun. All right. And I Love Cheese is now trying to push their cheese agenda on people in the chat. I see cheese is life, cheese is love. We got that from your name. So, but that's good. I see you love cheese. Anyways, don't eat the cheese in the moderation though. Too much cheese. You'll have a life of cheese, but it won't be a long life. But anyways, yeah, relax on the cheese a little bit. Moderation. Okay. Let's see here. So we got everything set up on the table here. We have our items, so we can get common items, unique items, spells, and allies. Mel's never played. Nope. She's read the rules. She's watched like a how to play.
Yep.
She watched some of our streams. She was in the chat while I was playing solo the other day. So I'm going to help her along here, but that will be good because those who don't know how the game plays, maybe it's your first time seeing it, you'll kind of get an idea how it works. So we're basically rolling these dice, the green dice mainly. The yellow and red die are gained mainly from the red and yellow unique and common item deck. So most of those cards just really give you those dice to roll in your pool. We are rolling dice to try to complete tasks on adventure cards by using the dice placement mechanic of rolling and just picking, the dice and trying to place them on to cover up, the spots you need to complete tasks. You can only complete one task on a roll. You can apply rerolls with clue tokens and other effects off spells, and you'll have items that'll help you out. There are monsters in the game that are in a bag hidden here. They could go on adventure cards and cover them up and add even more difficulty in tasks. They could, and cards can do this too. They can lock up dice, so the yellow die or red die, even a green die, I think, can get locked up, and you'll have to go free it by defeating a monster or by completing the adventure card. There is Otherworld cards, which are the same as adventure cards, but once they are resolved, they're gone, and you don't draw a new one to replace it. We'll always have 6 adventure cards to work with. Mel, you can shuffle these up. The currency in the game, is trophies. These come on monsters and adventure cards as you complete them. And you can spend trophies on your turn by visiting the entrance for your turn, where you could receive first aid and you can help heal your health and sanity, basically. You can roll a green die and gamble and maybe get a clue token, an item, or maybe lose some sanity or stamina. Or you can buy one and only one item by spending trophies. You can even get an Elder Sign. The goal of the game, based on the random or chosen Elder one, you want to get so many Elder Signs to defeat it and stop it from waking up. But while you're playing, you're going to be filling up a Doom track, so that's the timer of the game. And as it's filling up, it could bring monsters into the game. Once it's completely full, you clear the table and you play a little boss battle game, which is supposedly super difficult, where you're playing a dice placement game of trying to cover up these icons here to hit the Elder one and remove Doom tokens. Once you clear all the Doom tokens, you've defeated it. So if we can get enough Elder Signs before getting to that final battle, we win, before the Doom track fills up. If the Doom track fills up at the same time we get enough Elder Signs, we win. If the Doom track fills up before we get enough Elder Signs, we start that final boss battle to the death, and maybe we win. Most likely we lose according to the rulebook. I've never gotten to that boss battle. I don't know. I mean, I know how it works, I think, but we'll deal with it. But each Elder one has their own special attack, their own amount of Elder Signs, their own amount of Doom track spots, a different attack value, and an ongoing passive ability. So we can find that at random.
You want me to shovel these,
And
right?
the monsters, you're supposed to put them in a cup. Game doesn't come with a cup or bag. You know,
imagine it did come in a cup.
yeah, it should come with a mug. It should come with a Cthulhu-themed mug, FFG. How dare you? But no, it should come with a 10-cent bag.
Yeah.
You know, that's silly they don't include that stuff with, you know, they used to manufacture and sell like an FFG brand like Cthulhu bag. This actually may be one of those bags where the stuff wore off on the outside because they were known to do that. But yeah, those bags I'm sure cost them like 10 cents to manufacture, including shipping. And packaging probably, and yeah, they could easily you don't even need to pay for the packaging. You just throw it in the box, you know.
Also missed opportunity because you put your logo on it and stuff, and people see it. Like, I don't understand.
I know.
Yeah, but
yep, super missed opportunity.
Yeah.
FFG bags could have been in everyone's collection and tons of videos and stuff promoting that brand.
Yep, they would have turned out to be like the dice trays.
Idiots.
Yep.
Yeah. How many times you guys are seeing my Chip Theory Games dice trays on the channel because they're
genius.
awesome. I mean, you can't really tell from far away maybe what that is, but people ask.
Know.
And people ask and they know and they're reminded, oh, that's Chip Theory Games.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Here, these have been shuffled.
So anyways, but hello, welcome those joining in. Hey, Christopher.
Hello.
And Scrace says, another day of Arkham Yahtzee.
You said that in the last one. That's such a clever way to describe this game.
I never really played Yahtzee, but I assume it's... I remember King of Tokyo was described as like having the Yahtzee mechanic.
Yeah, you have to roll for like certain... I can't remember. I haven't played Yahtzee in so long. But don't you have to roll for specific numbers?
I don't know.
And then if you get like sixes, it's the best.
Anyway,
I don't know.
Don't know. Never played Yahtzee. Just known as like a joke. Everyone jokes about Yahtzee. It's something, I don't know. I feel it's not a serious thing. It's nothing I take seriously.
You can do just a quick...
Bob says, I hope you've read the 12-page FAQ before embarking on this journey. I did read some sections of it this morning. Mel read a couple sections, but a lot of the FAQ is focused on the expansions and how they break things and they're not clear.
Yeah.
So, no, I didn't read all 12 pages. I don't care to read all 12 pages. Again, casual play today. Casual play.
Yeah. I've never played, so...
we're having fun.
Think of this as my learning game.
Yeah. You'll get an idea of how it works.
Yeah.
But don't watch this as like I want to see 100% how accurate the game is. I mean, in the solo playthrough we did, there was lots of rules discussion, and there was people who thought they know how to play, and there's people who learned after 11 years or 10 years they were playing the game wrong. So it was a good learning experience. I recommend going watching that for a lot of rules discussion. But today we're just going to have fun and just go through it. And yeah, Bob says, phew, no bag rant over for today, folks. Maybe we'll bring it back.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you want, we can keep discussing.
So the bag not included. FY, bag not included. So we got other world cards. Okay, let's find out who our elder one is. And
are we doing a random?
I think.
As long as we don't get the one you played on Friday.
That's what I was thinking.
Who would you play on Friday?
I don't remember.
Yogg, right?
Oh, was it? Yeah. I mean, for fun. For fun, I was thinking of playing this guy.
Yeah, we can, because we can say it now, right?
But I don't know. Is this guy, like, common in playthroughs? I don't know. Like, again, I don't know how many playthroughs this exist on YouTube at all or on the internet. I don't know if there's, like, one that nobody ever plays or what. I don't know if one's more fun. I don't know if one's more beginner friendly. I have no idea. But the one we first revealed last time, it seemed like a little crazy, but then maybe it's not. Maybe they're all balanced. I don't know. But we can maybe get some revenge for yesterday and play this one. But yeah, we could just do random, I think. I don't know. Unless you want.
I don't know.
You want to play like Cthulhu specifically?
No,
or...
I'm totally open to play whoever, except for the one you played on Friday, just to have variety.
Yeah, Yogg. We'll take Yogg out.
Yeah.
I was going to draw our Elder one here. And we got Yig.
Oh, whoa.
I don't know who Yig is. But Yig's got Yig's Anger in the bottom left there as a ongoing passive effect. We got to remember this. Each time an investigator either completes a task on a cultist monster marker or an investigator is reduced to 0 sanity or stamina, the investigators lose 1 elder sign if they have any.
Oh.
Okay.
He doesn't have a lot of doom tokens.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. But I think this is for like a quicker play maybe because he only has 10 elder signs. So 10 elder signs, 8 doom. Maybe that's not too balanced. I don't know. But if we do get to the final fight with him, which maybe is meant to happen more, it seems like that's an easier battle with only 2 skulls. Maybe not, but then maybe this one. Like, look at this guy's final battle. He wants 2 lore and 1 terror. So that's maybe a little harder. But this guy has 10 doom tokens versus 12. This guy's 8 to 10. So maybe it's pretty balanced. I don't know. Not sure. Whatever. But we got Yig. And if he attacks us, if we get to that final fight, we'll worry about the attack there. But I guess we should know it. It says, when Yig awakens, each investigator must lose 1 common item, 1 unique item, and 1 spell, or be devoured.
Oh, wow.
So if you don't have a common item, a unique item, and a spell in front of you to discard, you will die instantly when we get to his fight.
When he awakens. Okay.
So we probably won't have that. And if we're hoarding, we're probably not doing well at the game because we're holding items and not using them.
Yeah.
So it's kind of that balance. I think it's just a trick. Like, you probably just want to use all your items, try to race to get the elder signs. If not, we just kind of lose.
Okay.
It says when Yig attacks, each investigator must either discard 1 clue token or lose 1 stamina and 1 sanity. So also, he wants you to hoard clue tokens so you're not losing a stamina and a sanity at the same time. And some of these investigators, which we'll look at in a sec. Oops.
Oh, he's challenging.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe not. I don't know.
Okay.
But we got a race. Use your resources. Okay, so those elder gods are done. Characters. So there are a lot of characters, like a ton in this game. One's backwards. I was like, why does that one look different?
Who did you play in the last one?
I don't remember.
Harvey. Did you play Harvey?
Oh, yeah. Harvey Walters. Okay, so we'll take Harvey out as an option.
Maybe that's why he's backwards.
Yeah. Oh, is that who's backwards?
I think so.
Okay, so we could just randomly pick or like each investigator has a maximum sanity and health or stamina, as they call it in this game, but we're going to call it health. A health value. They have an ongoing ability or sometimes a once per turn ability. And then they have some starting items which get you some cards or clue tokens or that kind of thing. So they're all, I guess, would be balanced, I would assume, because everyone has like different values.
3 seems low. Holy moly.
Yeah, but you just gotta be careful. Don't go to a place
where you lose sanity?
Where, or whatever you have a low of, because it could be the other way. But you'll see the adventure cards. If one is going to punish you and kill you, don't go to that one, because that's a risk.
Seems
right?
logical.
Yeah. So just avoid the ones
don't go there.
Avoid the ones that are your weakness. You know, that's how I look at it. But then again, you may flip like a Mythos card that hits your health or sanity. So also don't. I don't even know if that is true, but maybe don't get down to like 1. So as soon as you maybe drop to 1 after failing on a card. Spend some time at the entrance your next turn to maybe heal up if you can.
Okay.
Before it hits midnight and you get smashed by a Mythos card.
And sorry, one question that I do have: our trophies are combined, right, or are trophies individual?
Individual, I think, right?
Okay.
Oh,
so
I never thought of that.
because if I didn't have trophies, can you help me or no?
No,
like, it's not a common pool.
I think it's individual.
Okay.
I think it's individual.
Okay.
Because on your turn you'd be saying your trophies. I would assume
they're not from a common pool. Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah, because it does say when you get a trophy, put it beside you. So I guess so.
And I'll pick this one. All right, I got Gloria.
Oh my gosh, Bob, look it.
What?
Look it.
What did Bob say?
He said these 2.
No way.
Yes, he did. Amanda Sharp and Gloria Goldberg.
No way.
Bob, look at this.
Bob's in the future.
Bob.
He's watched this. Bob watched this stream already. He's in the future by at least 15 minutes probably.
Oh, Bob.
And he came back in time and chatted in the chat and predicted the future. That's crazy.
Whoa.
Out of all those options, that's nuts.
And we pulled them in the order that he even
Yeah,
said
yeah,
it
like
too.
left Amanda and then Gloria on the right. Wow, that's weird.
Bob, you should buy a lottery ticket
Yes,
today.
yes. What is going on here? This is messy.
Oh, I like this. Okay, so I'm just reading this for the first time. And again, I've never played, so things might seem to me good or bad, and I don't really
Tell us
know.
about your character. What do you
But
got?
so I have Amanda Sharp, who's studious. During her turn, Amanda may complete any number of tasks per roll instead of only one.
Oh,
That seems pretty good
that
for
is
those
very
ones that just have like
good.
1, 1, 1.
Yes, I would love to play with
Yeah.
that one. That one's a good one.
And then for starting items, Amanda starts with 2 items drawn from the spell common item or unique item decks in any combination. So I choose what I can
No
start with.
allies?
No.
Spell, common item, or unique item. So your choice. Any 2. So you can pick 2 common, 2 unique, or 2 spell. Whatever you want to do. So remember, common item, they have abilities on them, but majority of that deck, I believe, just gives you a yellow die. On a roll, you spend the card. These are mostly red die, but some of them have powerful effects. The spells mainly are the ones letting you store dice for future, and in multiplayer, if you store a die on that after a roll, I can take it on my turn, whether you like it or not, and I can use up your spell card by taking dice off of it.
That's fine.
But it is a good way to store dice. But yeah, so that's your call. The red die is a better die.
Yeah.
It has like, but it depends what you're trying to do. Like it has the wild on it that you can make count for 4 investigation. So this one's good if you're doing high investigation, but it also can count as a lore, apparel, or whatever. Like you can make it whatever side you want.
Do I have to choose this before we see our locations?
I don't know. I wasn't really
No, that's
caring about the order of setup and stuff, but I mean, it's easy
No.
to bring up. No, it makes sense. Like I don't know.
Just because I don't know if it'll make a
I
difference.
just wanted to flow through the playthrough, but sure.
Sorry. It's above
Let
that.
me find setup. All right. We prepared the clock and entrance. We chose an ancient one randomly. We prepared the monster cup. We prepared adventures. You shuffled?
Yes. Oh, I do get to see this. Okay.
All right. So we got a lot of 1 trophy cards. We got some 2 trophy cards. I guess half and half. We got terror effects. So if you're trying this one, you roll a terror and you fail. You'll lose 1 stamina, lose 1 sanity, discard 1 trophy of your choice for a terror effect. None of them have when midnight. The rewards, you got one that'll draw a monster. But this one will also get an Otherworld card. So we could get more options, more Elder Signs. I literally only see 1 with an Elder Sign on it, so this is a little...
Oh, this is tough.
So we maybe want to go after these ones possibly that have Otherworld cards to see even more options on a turn. These ones with arrows on them, they have to be done in a specific order, so they're a little more tough. But this is the kind of one, see how much investigation you need? You only have 6 green dice. This is one where you might want to throw the yellow or red die in there.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too.
I think the red die is the one that actually has like a 4.
Or like something like this even too.
I don't know about that one, but yeah.
Okay. So I will start with 1 of these.
So you need to get enough.
1 of these, yes.
You need to get enough sanity and stuff on your person there.
5 and 5. Yeah.
We're just putting our tokens for our sanity and our stamina. Oh yeah, so Gloria, I guess I should go over my character. Gloria is 4 stamina, 6 sanity. She's an author. Psychic sensitivity is her ability. While attempting to resolve an Otherworld card, Gloria may add the yellow or red die to her dice pool for free. Okay, so now my statement of let's try to get the Otherworld cards went up a notch. Yes, we need to get those Otherworld cards.
Yeah, because then you can.
Because then I could get yellow and red dice from them, make them easier. And my starting items, if you want to draw me a spell and a common item.
I didn't flip mine yet to see what they are, but.
Yeah, we'll put them just face up and.
Oh, that one gives me a red die. Okay,
so I got
and
flesh ward, and an axe. So I can store a die here that myself or Mel can use on a future task on an adventure card or another world card. And I got a yellow die, which I could add to the pool when attempting a card.
I got the king in yellow, which gives me a red die, or an ancient weapon, which stores a die.
Okay, and then we got prepare adventures, did that. Then we have prepare items and spells, done. Prepare tokens, done. All the tokens off camera. But this game does come with a bunch of tokens for health, sanity, rerolls, your character, which we need to find our characters if you can. Try to find based on art.
Yeah, yeah.
Good luck. And then, yeah.
Who are you? Oh.
So the goal is trying to get, we're trying to get 10 Elder Sign tokens. We'll lay them out here as we gather them before the bad guy gets enough Doom tokens to cover him up there. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And here's our little player square tokens that we put out to show where we're moving. And we can store dice on here as a focus on a failed roll if we want to store something for later in that resolution phase. So there's 3 phases of the game. You start by moving. We start at the entrance, actually.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
We distribute investigators. We determine the first player. I'll be first player, I guess. And then we resolve a Mythos card. I'll just give these a quick... Whoa. Quick. Okay. First Mythos card. Madness takes hold to bring forth horrors. So the top card you do top part of the card you do right away. Add 1 Doom token to the Doom track unless all investigators have 2 or more sanity.
We do.
So we're good. I guess that's a balance mechanic, so you don't get just hit by it at the start of the game. To bring forth horrors. So it will apply later. The next time the clock strikes midnight, a monster appears. So the clock has to go in denominations of 3 around, and once it hits back to midnight, we'll resolve the bottom of the card. Sometimes there are ongoing effects on the bottom that we have to remember.
Okay.
They could replace terror abilities and stuff, or make things harder. They could increase the value of like the investigations you're trying to solve. But we'll deal with another card next time we hit midnight. And that is all, I think. Then we're good to play. Cool beans.
Christopher has a question for you.
Yep.
If you have more cards that give you more yellow die, do you get more die? If you do, only get 1 each of the
So
special
how it works, you are limited on your turn. So for 1 player turn, you can only gain 1 yellow die and 1 red die once if it's not locked up. So if you were to take a yellow die and add it to your pool and you place it on a card, you can't gain it later to pull it off the card and use it. That's not legal. You can only gain the yellow die once. Or if you discard the yellow die to keep going, you can't gain the yellow die or red die back on the same turn. So you're only allowed to gain the die once, each color die, once per turn, like your whole turn. So that's it. You can also only focus once per turn, and you can only ask for assistance from another player once per turn, but you can store as many cards on spells as you want and spend them off spells and go nuts. But if you've already like stored this on, if you gain the yellow die that turn, you stored it on a spell, and you used it later on that turn, you can't play another item to get the yellow die back. Only once per turn per die. Yeah, there's a limit.
And die that are stored on spells, they are stored until they're used?
Yeah, they can stay there literally for the whole game
Okay.
pretty much.
Okay.
It's different than focusing. Focusing kind of expires at the end of the card resolution when you take the punishment or the reward. But a spell can stay there, and later I can use off your spells, or you can use off my spells.
Do we have
later
to be
in
in
the
the same location? Or just
No,
no?
doesn't
Okay.
matter.
Okay, perfect. Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome.
Okay. Oh, there was another thing that came up last time, and I think I found the thing that clears it up. There was a lot of discussion and fighting in the chat about who was right and what kind of rules and printings and issues and errors and expansion corrections and stuff. But there's a card like this, okay? If you fail, you get a Doom token, okay? Same symbol that's on the Doom tokens that go on the Doom track, right? Got the little, I don't know, yellow cultist or whatever on it, or the guy that starts with H, I don't know, whatever. But anyways, on the good side here, you have gaining a spell. Okay, that's good. You have gaining an Otherworld card in play. That's good. You gain a common item. Oh, that's good. Monster symbol. Uh-oh. Is that destroying a monster because it's on the good side? Hell no, it's not. And people were trying to tell me that it was last time, and you're full of crap. And they said it was misprinted and stuff. And I'm playing with the latest edition that's printed, the revised edition. We checked the FAQ. There's nothing about it. No errata, no misprinting, unless I'm wrong and I'm looking at the wrong FAQ. But then today, rereading the rule book, I knew I understood it correctly. We did bring up last time. I just want to show this because I'm sure there's some will watch it later, and maybe you're playing this game wrong because there were a few last time that thought it worked that way, but it doesn't. So hopefully this helps some people. If I just look at, so I brought this up last time when there was like lots of argument about it. It was funny. See here. So right here in penalties and rewards, okay, it's basically going to list all the symbols, whether they show up on a penalty or a reward. They're in the same damn section. And if we look at monster and doom, which were the ones people were fighting over that thought you take a doom away or you defeat a monster, it just literally says monster. For each one of these tokens, a monster appears. That's it. For each one of these icons that appear, you add one doom to the doom token on the Ancient One's doom track, okay? That's the same whether it shows up in an example here of rewards or whether it shows up in penalties. It's the exact same resolution. There is no, if it's on this side, you do something different. And the way I know this for sure, not just that section, which is super obvious, and this is the latest rule book, is somewhere later here, there was a line about the Ancient One. Oh, crap. I was looking at the paper book and I just don't remember.
Oh, here's the paper book.
No, I just don't remember if it was on the... it might be here. Here we go. I think it's this one. If a player places the final Doom token as a result of an investigator receiving rewards or penalties, okay, so this even says a player could place a Doom token based on a reward or penalty. So that tells me that icon doesn't mean remove a Doom token. And I would assume based on that, you're not defeating monsters because it's on the other side. So penalties and rewards can give you bad things in both situations. You receive all the rewards and penalties before the Elder One awakens. So it is definitely designed with intent to give you bad things, even if you succeed on an adventure card.
Which makes sense for this type of games.
So yes, so stop spreading misinformation. Whoever was doing it last time, there's a bunch of people fighting about it. I saw this morning, I was like, okay, yeah. But there was talk about how there's corrections in future expansions that you replace the cards because it was misprinted. But I'm like, man, they misprinted that on a lot of cards in this game. And then also in the revised rules and FAQ, don't correct it. I call shenanigans. Anyways, that's my 2 cents on that one. All right, so that's how it works. You may have been playing it wrong because there were a bunch of people last time that didn't. But yeah, anyways. Yeah. And Bob Chapman, yeah, you weren't one of those people. Yeah, I think you're agreeing with me, right? Washing your mouth out with soap. Yeah, okay. This is Arkham Horror Files. The game plays you.
Yeah, exactly.
And Jose's here saying, Jose, you missed it. We talked at the start of the stream about how expansions, in the comments on the last video, people are recommending certain expansions that make the game better. We'll check one of those out in the future, but today we're playing just the base game. Mel's doing her first playthrough. This is my 3rd time playing the game. We're having some casual fun here. You know, feel free to recommend things as we go or play along or whatever.
Yep.
But we're just going to have fun and go through it, kind of show the game off, what it's about, and we'll see if Mel even likes the game or not, and whether we buy the Gates of Arkham expansion or not. Because if she doesn't like it, I don't care. I don't need it.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to like it based on what I've seen so far. I just haven't physically played it. So. All right. But I think so.
We'll see.
We'll see. I'll get
Stay tuned for Mel's thoughts at the end of the video. You guys got all my thoughts in the solo playthrough, but yeah. All right.
You're first.
I'm first? Mm-hmm. Okay. What do we do in this game again? Oh, just kidding. All right. So I can move. I could stay where I am. Spend some trophies. No, I don't have those. I could just roll a green die and try to gain some advantage. I don't need to heal up health or sanity, so I don't need to receive first aid. So most likely I should move to a card in the movement phase, and then I'll follow the resolution phase. Then we go to the clock phase, where we advance the clock. That's literally a turn in the game. But I want to show some dice stuff. I don't know where is kind of the easiest to go. This one, without a monster on it, is only a lore, a peril, and 5 investigation.
This only goes up to 3, right?
Yes, 1 to 3, and then has one of each of the other symbols on it. Which I didn't go over. If you can show the back of that book at the top right, kind of shows what's on each die, so you know.
Okay, good.
Okay, so FYI for those watching, you get 4s on the yellow and red die, and you lose the chance of those terror icons.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
But the wild, you could make it a terror if you need to.
If you need.
It can be a 4 investigation, a lore, apparel,
Or a terror.
or a terror. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna keep that like that.
So yeah, keep that in mind. So if you're going after a location that needs, I learned last time, if you need one that has terror, the little, Cthulhu tentacles, don't grab the yellow die because it literally doesn't have it on it and it doesn't have a wild to help you get it. So it's probably not the best one to do that with if you have a whole bunch of those on a card, but it could still help you get the other results.
Okay.
But yeah, there's things like that.
And we don't need that right now, so interesting.
Yeah, there's none with that. So I feel like I want to try on this one. I have no reroll tokens. I could throw in the yellow die just to try to help me out here, which I might do. Because I could get a spell off this, an otherworld card, a unique item, but we do get a monster.
But is that bad?
Maybe I avoid the monster for now, but then there's this one that seems kind of easy-ish at 6 and 2 lore.
Or what about like this one? Because it gives you the outer world card as
Yeah,
well.
a clue. But look at how it has to go in order. These arrows kind of scare me a little bit. So you could be rolling and get not enough for the first one.
You're right.
Then you have to throw a die away and you still could be stuck on the first one. At least you have the flexibility for the ones that have multiple that don't have an arrow. But we literally have arrow.
Yeah, a lot of arrows.
Yeah, at least this one you have flexibility where you could be like, I got the lore. I could do that one this time or I didn't. And you could focus one.
But this brings a monster out as well.
Yeah, it does.
But it gives us
an elder sign. I know. So that's
and
like
the clue and the outer.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Okay. You like that one? I'll go for that one then, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to a secret gathering. My sanity is 6, so I'm not that worried about the terror effect of losing a sanity. I feel like we'll be fine. I will throw away my axe, or get my axe used in this one. So I put it on the bottom of the deck. I grab the yellow die. I grab all the green dice. Okay. I'll get a dice tray going here. And whoops. All right. So whoops. I can put myself up here. Okay. So let's roll and see what we get. When attempting to resolve another world card, doesn't matter. So I have a spell. Remember, I can store a die. If things are going great, I could store something to help you later. All right. So based on this, I got a 4 on the yellow die, but I didn't get a 2 to be super efficient on this one. So I could use the 3, which is 7. It's still 2 dice. That could cover the first one. But I also got a lore. So I could do... You can automatically fail if I want. I could store the lore. Then I discard a die and keep going on if I'm worried about getting lore. But then I could store the lore right now before choosing anything. I could store this on Flesh Ward.
Oh, yeah.
And then continue on and still apply this.
And then you only have to roll 1 scroll.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that. Even though using 2 items on this maybe is not smart, but I'll just get us going. We'll see what happens. I'd rather not lose 2 health right now, but because I only have 4. But, I mean, you can always go back and try to recover. I just don't have trophies to spend on that. So I need...
This would give you 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
Yeah, so see, I didn't even get anything there. So, and I rolled a terror. So because I fail, I lose a sanity. And you take that first. I think, yeah, and then you discard a die. I'm pretty sure. So whatever, we'll just discard a die. And now we roll these 3. I'm hoping to get a scroll. There was nothing to focus. Nope. So I didn't get a terror icon, so I don't take the punishment. Down to 2 dice left. Come on, scroll.
Oh, you got it.
There it is. And because I can succeed by taking this and putting it on there, I do not have to resolve the terror effect of losing a sanity because I didn't fail that roll.
Okay.
And because I took the die off, Flesh Ward is spent, goes on the bottom of the deck. And then we take these off. I go back to the entrance. This card is removed. We draw a new one to replace it. So the next card's another arrow card of a peculiar specimen. And they have some story text on them. I don't really read it because I don't really care, but it's there if you want. This one doesn't, it has an elder sign, but also gets you a monster, but it's a little tough with the arrow, but hey, it might not be bad. So we're 2 trophies. And then we resolve the rewards on this. So we're going to draw a monster from the monster bag. And we choose where it goes. So we drew this guy. We drew a Byakhee. Oh man, that word is like tensing me up right now after yesterday. It's like a swear word around here now.
Yeah.
So 2 terror, or 2 trophies it's worth. On the other side though, you get the, the Byakhee art we've seen in Mansions of Madness. You know, regurgitating art in the Archophile series is smart business. We have a dual symbol here. You could use a lore or a terror result to complete this, to defeat this monster. And we could choose where he goes, and he can only go on places that have this like white border. And he'll cover that. So this white border here, we could put him on this card, for example.
Make it slightly easier?
And he covers this up. And if you go here and you get that symbol, even if you fail the card, you'd still would defeat him, as long as you've covered up what he needs covered.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
Or
this one is the same idea.
Yeah, or we could cover up this spot, which adds more to the card, which is maybe not ideal.
No.
But if you're going to do that anyway and you feel confident, you have items and extra dice and blah, 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 you might be like, all right, let's do it. So
this is actually not bad to do before you have any trophies too, right? Because the terror wouldn't apply. Like, what happens if you can't apply the terror? It says discard one trophy of your choice. If I don't have any.
Exactly. Nothing
it just
would happen.
fizzles?
Yep.
Oh, that's not terrible.
Yep. So that's one maybe you should try to do. So I'll just start on this one.
Yeah.
Maybe it makes it easier. Maybe it makes it harder. Maybe we never do it. Maybe we don't care. But at least being on the arrow, the first one, you would just have to get, like, you have two options that can help you get the first one done before you move on to the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Or we could do it on here if we think this card's a better target, because that also makes that one
easier. Oh, yeah,
easier.
and you get more things.
Yeah, let's do this one if we want to go fight him, because getting him also is 2 trophies, whether you complete the card or
so
not.
It's 4.
Yeah, and then remember, the 10 trophies is an Elder Sign. So that's another way we can get Elder Signs if we're having trouble getting them in the game by just clearing cards and defeating monsters.
Do you find you have to do that when you play?
I do it for like a couple.
Okay.
Because it just seems, if you're doing
full
well,
health and all that.
if you're full health, if you're seeing a lot of items, everything's rolling, you might need to do it. But the first time I played this game, I didn't see like any Elder Signs on these cards for probably like the first maybe 6 or 7 cards I resolved.
Oh, okay.
And I thought they didn't even print Elder Signs on these cards.
So you thought you had to get
I
them
was
here
constantly
or here?
getting Elder Signs doing that and thought I had to buy them from there, and that's the only way.
Okay.
So I got used to like really aggressively going after 2 trophy cards and trying to go after 2 trophy monsters to just buy Elder Signs. And I thought it was kind of lame. But then the second time I played on stream, when you guys watched on Friday, all the first cards, almost every single one, had an Elder Sign on it. And I was like, this game messing with me? Like, did I miss those icons before? Like that bad shuffle? I don't know what's happening, but yeah. So at the end of my turn, the last phase after I'm done and resolved. Oh no, I did finish resolving all the card. I get a clue token, which are used to reroll, and you can reroll any amount of dice on a reroll. So you can save a couple and choose to reroll like 1 or 2 die. You can reroll all your dice, whatever you want, but you have to spend the little boot token to do the reroll. It's a clue token. This will gain us an Otherworld card, which we'll just pull out and put in play. We found Rothe. 2 trophies on this one, but look at this. 3 Elder Signs, but look at the risk. You could lose 2 sanity and 2 health. This is one we might want to go at with a little, some help of items and stuff.
Yeah.
But you would get an ally card. This is a great one.
And you get 3. Holy.
But this doesn't get replaced. When we complete one of these Otherworld cards, it just goes to the bottom of the deck. It does not replace it with a new one like these adventure cards do.
Right.
And then I also get an Elder Sign. So we have 1 out of 10 Elder Signs. Woo! 10% there. Oh yeah, you do whatever. Okay, so this will just go on the bottom of the deck. We probably won't see these ever again
because... No, you get it as a trophy, no?
Oh yeah, sorry. Wow. It's when you spend it as a trophy to go on the bottom of the deck. But I was just going to try to show like how many adventure cards are in the game, so you probably won't see those again. But the Otherworld cards, if you're really farming them, there is a chance you could get through them and see the same ones again. So you might want to clear that quickly, and it may make its way back around possibly, Like,
yeah.
There is one elder thing or elder god that makes them go away and stuff if you fail them.
Okay.
So they won't recycle, but...
Okay. My turn. I mean, this
is... and I gotta move the clock.
Oh, yeah,
the clock.
Yes.
So the clock phase, boom, now it's gone to 3 o'clock.
Okay. I mean, this is really tempting with my ability because I can complete multiple lines.
Yeah, I love buying the win in this game. It's just lame. The bad mechanic. They shouldn't let you buy Elder Signs on the entrance. And I know supposedly the expansion takes that away, but I know it's trying to make it easier for players and stuff. It's an entry to the system. You don't want to scare players away is what the mentality here was, obviously.
Yeah. Okay. So I am thinking... I really am tempted to try this one or this one.
They're saying...
oh yeah, Bob was saying the bottom.
Yeah, do the bottom right
before
a monster appears at midnight. Yep.
Okay, we'll do that. Bob was right the first time.
Bob predicted our investigators. He knows all.
Okay.
Listen to Bob.
Do I need to use my red die for the 5? You think?
It will help you.
And can I add that
like
in
there's
later?
so many rewards. Like you don't want to be adding a doom. So if you're
No,
afraid of the doom,
I'm afraid of the doom.
Put everything in to help you succeed. You know what I mean?
But like, can I do one roll and then add die in later, or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you
So
can.
I could try and see what happens. But if I
wouldn't
fail,
you want the die? I guess yeah, because you could save the item.
Yeah, because the terror's not that bad. On like
I know, but I look at it the other way too. Is like if you're adding that die in the last minute to try to save your butt, you're only rolling it like once. So good luck. But if you add it right at the start, you'll get to roll it probably multiple times and maybe try to, get your wild result or your 4 result. You have a better chance of seeing it because you're rolling it right from the start.
Okay.
But don't hoard items, but this is the guy I wouldn't recommend hoarding items unless you're saving them for like a really, really juicy card you want to succeed 100%. Right. But this guy is the guy that says you need to hold a bunch of crap to fight him. But I think that's a trick. Like,
if we don't fight him, then we don't have to worry.
Exactly. So I'm saying spend everything and go. Any elder signs.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Some people were saying tips last time was if it has an elder sign on it, that's when you like go in.
Oh, I see.
But how I look is the opposite. If the punishment could kill you or is going to waste multiple turns to recover, that is when I'd rather throw everything at the wall and see what sticks because the punishment is bad. And obviously, a guy who only has 8 Doom tokens, I feel like this Doom on these ones that adds Doom to the Doom track is a higher threat than if we were playing a guy that had 12 spaces to put Doom on. You're right.
Yeah, we'd have more buffer.
That's the way I look at it. But
yeah. Okay. So here we go.
I could be wrong.
I got a wild. I think I got it.
Oh, remind me later, Mel, to edit this video to take out the part where I said listen to Bob. He's definitely going to try to clip that and share it, and so I don't want that getting around. So we gotta edit this stream after, cut that out.
So I definitely
have to beep it.
I definitely got it. I can use this as a peril, right? Yeah, so I can use that.
Oh, you got the wild?
Yeah, I got a wild, and then I got 5.
Wild woman over here.
Look at all these I got. But I did need this to succeed. So I wouldn't have had it without the red die. So you are correct that I needed the red die.
Well, no, I'm only correct because that's how the dice came, but I could have been incorrect.
No, but that's
Do you want to store anything that you're not using?
Like a 3?
I wouldn't do that, but if you had like a skull or a lore that maybe you need on a future card, like this one that has 2 lore or a skull, I would save one on there for future. But
I think I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know that that's an option. You could do that, but you actually do that before you even choose to put any dice anywhere or fail or anything like that.
Okay, so that's good. We succeeded on that.
So put yourself back at the entrance. Here. Yep. We draw a new card first. I don't know why. Maybe some of them do.
I think it says because
stuff.
if you have a monster, you can put a monster on it.
So at midnight, this one has an at midnight effect. Each investigator loses 1 stamina. So unless we clear this card before it hits midnight, it's gonna hit. So now resolve all your goodies on the bottom.
So I get a spell, and there's no limit to how many I can have,
I don't think so.
Not
that I know of.
After rolling, discard to defeat a monster.
Ooh, you can bind the monster.
Oh, that's good.
Mel and her spells, eh? She's all about the spells, I see.
Okay, I get an Outer World card.
Otherworld.
Otherworld?
Outerworld is what I kept saying in the last stream because Mortal Kombat, that's what you call like the Outer World where Shao Kahn and all that stuff's from. And I grew up, that's how I picture it. Outerworld is like the other dimension, but in this game it's the Other World cards. A City of the Great Race. So this one has an Elder Sign, but look, on the good side, it gives you a Doom token also.
Okay.
But remember, if you ever add a Doom and Elder Sign at the same time, and the last Doom fills the track, and you get the last Elder Sign to win, you win by default. Tie goes to the players.
Sounds
so
good.
This could be the last card we do to like win the game if the Doom is tied with the Elder Sign account. We're good.
Okay.
But
these are good for you too because you can roll the die for free. The red or the yellow.
Yeah. So we can just throw another one up here.
Okay. So that was that. I get a common item.
Yeah. Probably adds a yellow die or a cool little ability.
I got some food.
Oh.
Discard this card instead of losing 1 stamina.
Perfect.
I like it. And then we add a monster.
Okay, so grab a monster from the bag at random, and you can choose where you want to put them. If you put them on this place, this is a new one. It's a partial monster spot. So you only cover the part that has the white border on it. So that means to defeat that monster, you still have to complete this symbol too.
Right.
So it's like an extension of the monster. Oh, Cynthia's got a question. I think you should answer, Mel. Cynthia says, hey, all just got home from work. How's the play so far?
So far, I've only played 1 turn. But it's definitely fun. It's definitely feels like
She's hooked after one dice roll phase. Woo!
it feels like Arkham Horror because of the art and all of that, but so far it's not what's the word I'm trying to think of? It's not like dismal
Well, we'll keep
yet.
going.
So
We'll keep
so
going.
far.
There's
so
no doom
far.
on the doom track yet to make you feel like you're doomed.
All right, I got a Shambler.
Okay.
So I don't know which way this goes. This way.
Yeah, like I know it's weird. I flip
Sorry.
them wrong all the time.
Yeah.
So this one you have to throw a terror on it, and then you've
And
defeated it. But part of defeating it after
is-
you've covered the dice results, you then forward the time 3 hours.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah. And then there's ones that you lose a sanity or health, but you only lose the sanity or health to pay the cost after you've filled up all the dice spots first.
Do you have any recommendations on where to
I-
put? Like we have 1, 2,
What
3,
I was
4.
what I was doing is putting them on cards I didn't care about, but then I know there's some elder gods we were looking at last time that actually like get harder in the boss fight based on how many monsters are still in play. How many trophies? Only
it's a
one?
1.
But look at what does he
But
get?
if I put him
Yeah,
here,
you put them on this. You don't have to do a 3 on there. Maybe it's easier because all you have to do is get 1 terror and then you can forward the clock. Maybe we
Yeah.
don't ever do that one. Is that
Or
do
we
we
can-
care about 1 red die
oh,
or 1 common item? I mean,
I don't know. But you're right. Okay, and then this
like, there's
is
nothing in this one hurting us. But if the monster spaces are filling up, Mel,
trophy. Yeah.
you then have to start adding them to the
To the
bottom
bottom?
of cards, and
Yeah.
it adds like a 4th line or a 3rd line or whatever.
Okay. Okay. And then clock phase, I will
Yeah.
the clock to 6.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I need to get some items. Clue tokens would be nice.
Well, Velka's talking about something that we were talking about yesterday off topic. Arkham Horror from 1987 is listing for approximately $180.
Oh my god.
We didn't look into it yet, but
Yeah,
oh no.
wow, I believe it. That's crazy. Yeah, because it's like a rare thing, right?
They're also saying you're still smiling, so.
Yeah, yeah. I'm either going insane or I'm having fun.
And Christopher's saying it's so fun watching you guys playing. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Wait, let's see if she's having fun watching us fail. That's a lot of people get kicks out of that stuff. But we're gonna win this. We're gonna take down Yeeg.
Yep.
All right. I don't know where to go really. Like if I look at things on the bottom, I kind of like want to see this. Oh yeah, I gotta remember my ability. If I go to one of these other world cards,
Yeah, you get to. Do you get to roll one?
may add the yellow and red die.
Oh, you get both.
Oh, I might as well just go do this.
That's so
I was
good.
like, I was trying to think. I need items to help me get here.
That's so
But yeah,
good.
let me just do this one. So I'll move. I'll go to relay before he gets a monster on him. Oh yeah, we probably want to get rid of this before midnight too.
I can try that one, but rolling the skulls might be tough. I can also defeat a monster.
Yeah, so you could go to like this one and just destroy him, or this one. But the only problem is, the cool
Oh,
part
yeah.
when you defeat him, you just flip him, and you take him after you've done the card. So you actually would have to do less. So that's probably a good one to do that on, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depending on what I rolled, yeah.
Yeah, so you just roll, and then you choose whether you want to defeat him. You just flip him, and you get him after you're done resolving the card at the end of the resolution phase. All right. Can I have the dice tray? All right, let's do it. Bottom right says Jim, the before midnight.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'll do that one next.
We still have time. Yeah, Mel can have one shot at it, but yeah, probably it's good that I go after it. But
is there a terror on that one?
it adds a monster, so it doesn't add a doom.
Okay, but there's...
and you only lose 1 health for trying it, so it takes multiple turns.
That's fine. That's fine.
And there's no terror effect, so nothing will hit you when you keep failing.
Okay, that's good.
But you have a way to prevent the stamina loss at midnight anyway, and I can take one. I have 4 still, so it's not a big deal. All right. Oops, I missed the tray. What's this? A cock die? I think it's a cock die. All right, I have 4. What do I even need? Let's see here. Not a lot going on here. Only I have 2 1s, but like, do I really want to tie the yellow die up on the 1s? I mean, it's not bad.
Doesn't have a wild, so...
I know, so it might be fine. Yeah, let's just do it. All right. Let's roll these. I do have a clue token, so I was debating re-rolling the whole thing, but we'll see. I got 2 scrolls, no tear or
Arrow?
yeah. So what I can do is I fail a roll. I discard a die. I'll just discard a green die. I'll focus a scroll. I'll keep rolling. I don't feel good about this one. Oh, this is gonna be punishing. Oh yeah, rerolls. Rerolls first. Maybe I should have re-rolled there.
Oh, keep the 2 scrolls. And
Yeah,
re-roll the other ones?
sorry. I forgot about my reroll token. Yeah. So we'll say I keep the 2 scrolls. Yeah, to keep the 2 scrolls, don't toss, right? And then
Yeah,
I'll spend the clue token.
I'll just put them right here so that you can roll.
And I'll re-roll these. Yeah, I forgot about the clue token. Again.
Oh, seam.
Yeah. So based on this, I'll then focus. I'll lose a die, and I'll roll. So
Oh my
close.
gosh, no.
So close. I need a skull. That's annoying.
Oh, this is bad.
Yeah, this is a tough one. Relay is tough, of course. Nothing. And I think I'm now can't even pass it. But, we'll keep going. Why not? And boom. So, yeah. So this goes away. This goes away. So I take 2 sanity and 2 horror loss or health loss or whatever. And 2 and... I'm down to 2 health and... Oh, that's not right. Those should be gone. Yeah, down to 3 out of 6 sanity. And I'm just chilling there. And that's that. Wow, that sucks.
Should you not be 4 out of 6? Did you lose one a different way?
Yeah, I think
Oh, okay.
so. Did I not? I don't know.
I don't think you did.
I think I did on the card I was... Yeah, this one.
Oh, okay.
The terror effect, I think.
Okay.
Yep, so the red and yellow die aren't... yeah, they didn't help me out there. But yeah, so maybe I want to go back at that one with some items or something. The cool part is, since I'm there, you could come and attempt. I don't recommend it, because you don't really have stuff that can help us. But you could come here on your turn, for example, and then we have 2 people there that could store dice on them and stuff to help. But either way, I fail. Clock goes up.
Okay.
Yeah, I need a spell or something. A spell, I wish I had a spell to store some dice on to hold, and that would have been better. So yeah, I won't go at that one again until I get a spell. So maybe I should go somewhere that gets spells.
Okay. I'm going to go here and attempt this before midnight. We'll just see if I can do it. I don't know if I will, but we'll try. Okay. And I can do all the tasks if I will never roll that much, but if I can. Well.
So it doesn't have a terror effect. So even if you failed this roll and you saw a terror icon, it doesn't do anything to hurt you. And there's no a terror effect on the Mythos card.
Yeah, I just have to lose a die.
So you could... I wouldn't store anything. You're looking for skulls.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you could store it too. You could store it too, but...
I could store the 2 just so I have it, and then I'm just...
But then you're likely to roll 2, so you're reducing your odds of rolling a skull. That's how I look at it,
yeah.
But I mean, it's up to you.
Okay, well, I have to lose 1.
Yep.
Maybe I don't store yet. No, I want to see if I can... Oh, I got 1. Oh, okay. So we got the first line. Okay. So that's good.
Yeah,
now the problem is I got to get 2 of those.
2 skulls.
2 skulls.
I don't know.
I got 1. Okay. I feel like I have to get... I have no terror, so that's fine. Or no terror effect. So I have to lose 1, but I could also store 1.
Yeah, you can focus, yep.
Focus 1. So now I have to roll a skull on this one.
Yep. Oh, man.
I did it!
Nice.
I did it.
Nice.
I did it.
So you move that over. Yeah, you clear the
Okay.
card. So now you go back to the entrance.
Oh, wow.
Excellent. Excellent.
All right.
Okay, so we're going to take this and we're going to replace it. And you're going to resolve this. So get a monster from the bag.
Yep.
Choose where you want to put it. This terror effect on this one for failing, a monster appears. So you can fill up the board.
So we found a witch that is worth 1. You need 2 skulls on this one.
You can
I
put
mean,
it
I could put
here,
it
you
there.
can put it here, you can put it here.
Actually, there might not be there or here.
Your call.
Here. Might be difficult.
Yeah, the fact that there's an Elder Sign on it, I wouldn't want to block it.
Yeah, but that one does too.
This one's
So
only a spell card. Like, we could just
we could
ignore it.
You're right. Okay, let's try.
Or use something that defeats a monster and you just nerf it.
Yeah,
Done.
true.
You can put it where you want to go if you're going to use your defeat a monster thing. Is there anywhere you want to just go fight it anyway? I would like maybe replace like something and you just defeat it and then all you have to do is that. But I wouldn't maybe do it on that card. It's your choice.
Yeah, maybe I then
Your
do
call.
it on this one because then this one is
Yeah,
easier, right?
you have a way to defeat a monster.
Yeah, I have a way to defeat a monster, so I can do that, and
Yeah.
then hopefully we don't get a terror, and that would give us an Elder Sign as well. So
Exactly.
okay, let's do that.
All right, so we're gonna keep resolving. You get a rare, unique item, a common item, and we get another Elder Sign, and you get 2 trophies.
Sweet.
To your name there.
Oh, look it! I got a Tommy gun, which gives me a red and a yellow.
That's a juicy one.
And what does this do? After rolling, discard to change 1 die to a scroll result. Okay, that's helpful for some of these. Okay, that's helpful. Okay, and then add my trophy here.
Okay, now tick the time up to midnight.
Okay, and we got rid of that before midnight, so that was all good.
So now we do the bottom of the Mythos card. So the next time the clock strikes midnight, a monster appears. So get another monster.
Oh, man. Forgot about that.
Now your only choices are here, here, and here.
We got an elder thing. Don't really need to show. It's just 1 trophy.
Yeah.
So this one is kind of tough. Very tough. It is
7.
7. It is change the clock and a scroll. This one is the one I probably want to defeat.
Wherever you want. Here, here, or here.
Here. Then I can just defeat that one. That one's harder now than this one.
But if you put it here and you want to defeat it, you then flip it, remember, and it covers up whatever's underneath it too.
Oh, you're right. So then
it makes the card only have to do that.
Okay,
and it has an Elder Sign. It adds a Doom token though.
Yeah, that's fine.
But it's an Elder Sign. So
Yeah,
like I don't know. And it gets you an item.
Yeah.
I don't know. These are the kind of things. But then again, I need to find something to defeat a monster because I can go here and get red and yellow dice. This is a Otherworld card.
Yeah. Okay. And then we have to draw another one?
Yep, we draw another Mythos card.
Okay.
Do the top part. The stars align. Add 1 Doom to the Doom track.
We don't have any.
And it's going to add a monster. So if you can go grab a monster.
Oh, again?
Yep. Welcome to what Yig's doing to us here, I guess. And then it says, above an open door. So place 1 additional adventure card below the others in play. After resolving that adventure card, do not replace it with a new card. So we have a new option.
Oh.
So it's just a one-time effect. So we'll just add another adventure card. All the way on fire. Lose 1 stamina tear effect. You have to do an order. This is one of the ones that you place a skull. You have to place the skull on one of those lines, and then you lose 1 health to complete the task. So unless you roll skull, you can't just like lose the health.
Mm-hmm. The monster is Amigo, which is
0?
0, which is a 2 clue and a scroll or a skeleton. I mean a skull.
You put it here, or you put it here.
Wow, things escalated quickly.
Yeah, this is an insane amount of monsters. I've never seen this many before in play. That's
Yeah.
crazy. So we definitely need to find items that defeat monsters, or just get lucky.
Yes.
It's crazy. Okay.
Oh, Robert says the next time midnight appears on that. On which one?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I don't know about that. No, I don't think so. Place an additional adventure card below. I feel like that's a passive effect, not an at midnight effect. I feel like it usually says when it's at midnight. Yeah, see? It has to say this. The next time the clock strikes midnight, each investigator gains a clue token. I'm pretty sure that it has to say that. like this one, the next time the clock strikes midnight. And see, some of them have lingering effects, which I feel like that's kind of like a passive effect that just is happening. Like this one has no lingering effect. And this one doesn't happen at midnight. Investigators may ignore order arrows on adventure cards today. So you're telling me that would resolve at midnight? I don't believe that because the card would be gone, right? So I feel like this is I think this is just happening right now as a passive effect affecting this round until this card disappears.
Yeah, I think the question was on the other one, but they've
oh, okay,
yeah,
okay,
that was
okay.
the Mythos card from the previous turn.
Oh, I see.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a slight delay.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, I'll just shuffle this up. Boom.
Okay.
All right. My turn?
Yep.
I don't know. Like all these monsters made all the ones that are easier harder.
Yeah.
So it's like I can't just go there and then even the other world card got harder now too, so I can't go there and do that one with my extra red and yellow. I have only 2 trophies. I could go back to the entrance on my turn. And I do need to heal, so I could pay 2 trophies to get back all of my health if I'm worried about going back here next turn or something. Yeah, I think I will just spend 2 trophies, and I'll stay at the entrance on my turn. I'll spend 2 trophies just to heal back up to 4 health and tick the clock ahead. Your turn.
Okay. I am going to move.
My plan is to go after this one next, I think, depending if it's something might be different, but yeah. So that way I could lose health, hopefully achieve this, and get some items to get me going. I want clue tokens, but there's not a lot of options that are easier. I mean, this one's not bad. Maybe I should have went there, but I don't want to risk adding a doom right now. So.
Okay, so I could go. My thoughts are either go here because I can defeat the monster or to this one, but I think I'm going to go to this one.
Okay.
Okay. Now.
So grab whatever dice you want in your pool. You want to add any extras or anything?
I could throw in the Tommy gun to give me the wild possibility.
If you can, what you can also do, let's think about this card. If you see a skull or a lore or a terror,
I can hold it.
If you feel like you're good to do it, store there, and on my turn I could use it off your spell to help me on that card on top of me getting the red and yellow die for free. So just try to think ahead of, like, you know, because the spell doesn't count just for this one. If you want to store something for going forward, so even on your final roll, if you're completing the last line, you could take something and store it and then still complete the card. Okay. So keep that in mind. Okay. And anybody at the table can use those. Which is very powerful. Okay,
I think I'm going with the Tommy gun for this one because I really want to get the possibility of the wild if needed. So I'm going to get a red and a yellow die because it has the
Elder Sign.
Yeah. It will put a doom, but I think that's fine right now. I feel like we're ahead of the doom, which is good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So first, after rolling,
defeat a monster.
To defeat the monster. Yeah.
This is a 1 trophy monster too, so you'll get it no matter what happens at the end of the resolution phase.
Okay, then I need okay. This is good. This is good, but I did not get a wild or the tentacles.
So you could
I could
store something on a spell now if you want, before you decide whether you're gonna complete or fail the roll or whatever. And then once you're past that, if you choose to fail, which obviously you fail in this case, there's no terror effect to hurt you because there's no terror symbol or a terror effect. You then can focus something and store it on your card.
Okay, so what I'll do is I will store this for you, right? Because I think
this one? Oh, a skull?
Would that be good?
You're confident on, you don't need that die going forward?
Well, I have a skull that I will
focus
and I can change something to a thing. So
okay, sweet.
If I focus this one, I already have a way to discard a die.
And roll.
But is this what you want saved for you?
It doesn't. Any of them is fine.
Them is fine. Okay.
Like maybe a lore would be better because there's 2 of them, but I mean, you never know what you're gonna roll,
I had
right?
that too, so if you'd rather.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm gonna roll. I don't know what items I'll have and stuff, right?
Okay. Oh, I got it. Okay, so we got the elder thing. We have this can let me after rolling discard.
No, you have a wild.
Oh, I have a wild.
Yep,
oh,
this
you're right.
becomes a lore. Boom, done.
Okay, perfect.
So you're good.
So
Put
good.
these all back in the pool.
Yep.
You get this monster for 1 point. So you have 5 there. You're gonna have 2 more off this. You go back to the entrance. This is a other world card, so it doesn't get replaced first. You can just take this as 2 points and get all the goodies.
Okay, so
I'll put the Doom token on here,
and
which doesn't give us a monster.
And then we get the
and an Elder Sign. So we're at 3 out of 10 Elder Signs, and we're at 2 out of 8 Doom tokens. Oh no!
After rolling discard to defeat 1 monster.
Look at you.
Yeah! Monster killer here.
You want to sell some of those items? Actually, I don't have any trophies to buy them. No, you can't.
Okay. Okay.
I'll pay you real money later.
All right. I do really like this game.
Yeah. God damn it. I have to buy more expansions now? This is stupid. No, I'm just joking. All right.
But I can see how it can go downhill very quickly when you're not rolling correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can
you're watching
defeating.
it right here.
Yeah.
You're watching on the other side of the table what happens when you do bad.
That's true.
I thought the red and yellow die for free was like OP on that card, but I was wrong. I still should go for it, I think. Because it won't kill me if I fail, because I still have 3 sanity. So I can lose 2, that's no problem. And health I can lose. Or I go for this one, but I'll lose some sanity for sure, even if I pass or I fail. And then I'll have to rest again before I go there. I'm going to get aggressive with this one, I think still. Yeah, I'm determined to use their ability. I don't know. But I have no rerolls. I have no items. I have your spell I can pull off of.
Mm-hmm.
Is that enough? Probably not, but I'm going to go for it.
Okay, good luck.
I'm not giving up. So I get the red and yellow die for free because of my character ability.
Vengeance coming, yes. Oh, this looks promising.
All right. There's no terror effect, so even if I fail, I'm not going to get punished for that. There's none on the Mythos effect.
Oh, this is a tough one. Like, do you fail on purpose just to save that?
So hold on. I got squiggly. I have a wild. I'm missing a lore. I told you to take a lore last time. No, I'm just joking.
But you couldn't do it all in one anyways.
Well, I could have if I had a scroll.
No, you don't have to do 1 line at a time?
Yeah. I could have done the bottom line if you had taken a scroll instead. But it's totally fine. It was my fault. I just said take whatever. I don't care. But I should have probably cared because the lore, there's 2 of them. Harder to get 2 of that than 1 skull. That's okay. Or I just take like these 2 dice here to just say I did the ones, but then now I'm in that part of like, now I'm rolling away dice, but I could just purposely fail because I feel like the 1 and 1 are easy to cover.
Yeah. And if you save something like this, now you're already halfway there. Yeah, that's a tough choice.
Yeah, I'll fail, I guess. Focus this. Toss away a green die. So I'm looking for 2 scrolls before seeing any ones or caring about the top row.
Yeah.
No.
When you got another one. Oh, that's unfortunate.
No, but that doesn't do anything to me.
No, I know, but...
Oh, but I need it, right? No, I don't need it.
No.
Jeez. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. All right, come on, 2 scrolls. Whoops. 2 scrolls. Not a single scroll. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You won't have enough. You have to put that back for a second. The only way that you can even have a chance is to take these 2.
Oh, did I have the ones?
No, but you have a 1 and a 4. So you had to, I would just do that because it's the only chance you even have to possibly succeed.
And then just try to get 2 scrolls off 2 dice.
If you weren't rolling enough
you're
die,
right.
you wouldn't even pass.
You're right.
Oh, that's
not
good.
even.
Okay.
Not even close. All right, failed again. Yeah.
Oh,
wow, that one's a toughie. Go back. I lose. And I lose. And, whoops, what did I do?
And I can't give you any of these to help you heal, right?
No. Yep. So like I'm stuck. But that's okay.
But I know if you...
That's okay. It's okay.
If you get devoured,
then I'll go... Yeah, I just get a different character.
Yeah, but still.
Which this character doesn't seem that great unless I have like items and rerolls anyway. But then every character needs items and rerolls, so Yeah, it's probably just a bad card. I probably am looking at that thinking it's easier, but it is 6 dice, 6 separate dice at least.
Yeah.
And those are tough. Like, yeah, it's too bad. Yeah. So I should have, yeah, we should have said take a scroll because there's 2 of. That would have been a smart play. But yeah, we're learning. It's like we're new to this game still, but.
Okay, again, I can defeat a monster, so just trying to decide where to go.
Oh yeah, I'm still here. Oh,
so I can go there if you want.
But then you don't get the red and yellow die automatically, unless you have other ways of doing it.
I do not. I can change something to a scroll, so I right now technically have 2 of what I need.
No, I think you just can work on other ones. Yeah, I think. Okay. Or if you want to spend to buy anything, you have lots of items just on rerolls.
Yeah.
That's how I feel in this game. I feel you have to have at least a couple reroll tokens like at all times. And I feel like I'm.
Can you buy rerolls?
Yeah, you can for 1 clue token each. One trophy each.
So then
But that's like a whole turn just to get 1 clue token. But I mean, I should probably have been doing that instead of trying to heal and stuff. But it's okay.
7. If I can get 3 more, I can buy Elder.
Also, if I get devoured, I add a doom here too.
Ooh, and the next 3 are going to bring out monsters. You see that?
Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. All monsters. Yep.
Man. Okay.
Yeah.
Looking, I could go here potentially.
You have a defeat a monster.
I have a defeat a monster, and this could also bring out another outer card,
which
might be better than that one.
There are some easy ones in there. Let me try that one. That don't have 3 elder signs. They're just like 1.
And I don't need to use this if I can just defeat it by itself, right?
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That's why I said you choose after your roll whether you want to do it.
Okay. Perfect. Put that there. But is this? Yeah, I think so. We'll try. It doesn't have anything bad.
Bob, I would never try this card without the free yellow and red die. That's why I'm doing it, because I'm thinking I have 8 dice for 6 spots, and I possibly have a wild and stuff. But yeah, that's still not good odds. Like, that's not a good way to do it. But with the stored die, I thought for sure. I'm like, stored die plus that? Like, yeah, we should be good.
But yeah, I guess we probably don't want to store this too long, because then we're rolling less die as we're going to other ones. Yeah. But, all right. So, see here. If I defeat the monster automatically,
you have to do the top part first. Remember, arrow.
Yeah.
So you could defeat him, and then now you have to do a 3, which you
have a 3.
You're on the hunt for 2 scrolls, eh? But you can make 1.
I can make 1. Okay, let's defeat a monster automatically. Let's just make it so that we don't have to play the game. Okay. Oh, that's 2. That's good. And then let's put a 3 here. And then we're going to roll for scrolls, but I do have something that can change 1 to a scroll. So I just need 1 technically. And I got it. Okay, so I got 1. And then I'll spend this to make this.
Remember, you could, if you don't want to spend that yet, you could fail, store on focus the 1 scroll.
Oh, you're right. And try.
And just try. There's no tear effect on here. There's no tear,
so I just have to lose 1. Yeah, I might as well.
Yeah, you could just get a scroll on this next roll. No.
But I still could try 1 more time.
Yeah.
Right, lose 1.
Yeah.
Because then I could just change this one.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I'll just do it. Yeah, now I'll change it. Yeah, you're right. That's probably the more.
Those are things I wasn't doing right, and I was like realizing like, well, wait, if you do this like earlier or push your luck, you might not have to waste items sometimes or clue tokens.
It's true. Okay, so those go here. This, nothing bad. So I just get this.
You just get the trophy. Yeah.
I go back here. We replace the card.
So you get a clue. This one, what do we get? Horrible visions at midnight. Add 2 doom tokens to the doom track.
Oh, that is so bad.
No. Yeah, we need to clear this one.
But at least
ASAP.
I have this, which you went there.
Yep.
Because I'm going to turn the clock. Okay, so I get
you get a clue token, which is like a free reroll.
And then we get a other world card.
Oh yeah.
Which is kind of why I want
another dimension. This one's worth 2 trophies. Some health and sanity loss. Elder sign gets spell and a common item.
That's good for you, right?
And that's like not bad.
That's not the
4
worst.
dice. And I come with 8 if this one's used.
But this one can be used on that one too.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
and then
I
get a weapon, unique,
common, unique item. Yeah.
This gives me a red die option. Okay, perfect. And then this gets added to my trophies. Could technically buy 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, I could buy.
You can buy it all the time you want.
Can I buy more than one thing?
No, buy one and only one. It says right on the card.
Sneaky.
But you could go there for like 4 trophies by spell, You know, like those things, and like you don't have to buy the last Elder Sign yet to win or anything, but you could if you want. But you remember, you might want to have trophies just in case you need to heal up.
Yeah.
Or
for
those
sure,
kind of
because things can escalate quickly.
Yeah, so it's like there's no rush on getting Elder Sign until we're like almost filled up the Doom track.
Yeah, because there's no limit on how many you can have,
This
right?
needs to go, and like, oh, did you move up?
Oh,
the
I
clock?
did not. Yes, I did not yet. Yeah, so that
So
you
we're gonna
have
add
to do
2
this.
Doom to the Doom track.
No, unless you do this.
Yeah.
But
But
also,
I will die if I fail this one. But I have a skull.
you have a skull.
Oh man.
And this is not a
No. So I just come at it with nothing. No rerolls, no items, no anything. I don't know if I can complete that one.
The other thing too is the next 3 dooms that we're adding are all monsters.
I know, but like
So we
another
get
other thing is
one.
if I fail here, I die. I add a doom, and then when we hit midnight, we
Oh,
add 2 more doom.
Yeah.
So that's 1, 2, 3 monsters, and we only have 3 doom left, and we fail.
Yeah.
So it might be better just to take the 2 doom instead of most likely getting 3.
Yeah.
But I could push my luck, but I only come at it with 6 dice and nothing. I have this. So, I come at it with only 5 dice.
5 dice
And I'm
with
trying
one
to get a
locked
skull. Yeah, I'm trying to get a skull, a tentacle, and a scroll. And you saw how hard like it is to get those sometimes.
in. Yeah.
So I'm scared. I think it's like could tank us if I do that. But also adding 2 doom to the doom track is very bad too.
It's fully up to you.
I don't know. I don't want to die. I need a trophy so I can buy. I need 4 trophy to fully heal on a turn.
So then do you go somewhere like this?
That's what I'm thinking. Is just going to this one. But again, this is like still gonna be.
But this is easy.
Yeah.
You already have that.
But I still die on this one too.
Oh, I see.
I'm like, I don't know.
You get more bonuses from that one, so you get more stuff.
Yeah, but I'm looking at a worst case scenario though.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about the rewards really. Like they're both 2 trophies, so I could heal up health or stamina. I don't know. I guess this one. Any comments? Any chat? Should I try to stop 2 Doom going, and I could add a 3rd. We're still kind of early on Doom, so like it doesn't kill us completely, but it definitely sets us behind, I think. But then I could go here, still fail, add a Doom, and then this still adds 2 Doom. The only one I can go to and not die at is like this with the monster business going on, which is too much. I don't get any extra dice. I could go here, 3, 6, and a skull. We have the skull.
Mm-hmm.
So can I get a 3 and then 6? This one might be the safest-ish one, but I still don't stop the 2 Doom.
Follow your heart.
Follow my heart. My heart says we've lost already. I give up. No, I'm just joking. But yeah.
No, we haven't lost already. We're doing fine. We're doing fine.
Yeah, we're doing great.
We're doing fine.
No, it's fun. Follow my heart.
Yes, follow your heart, and I will agree with whatever you decide. Because again, you don't know what you're going to roll.
I know. I want to try this one because you have one thing locked, but I have no rerolls, and I'm only doing 5 dice to cover 3. So I hope to see a tentacle on the first roll, or I hope to see a scroll on the first roll, so I can pull your die in to cover that. Then I'm rolling
Then you're just
4 dice trying to get.
You're praying to the elder
on
gods.
the exact same roll to get the 2 of the other matching, which I don't feel good about. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's definitely a tough choice, especially being on the brink of death.
I feel like this one's the easier one because I get the red and yellow also involved. But man, if I can prevent the 2 Doom, would be amazing. I am not sure. But again, this one would get us Elder Sign. Oh, so would that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm going to say screw the 2 Doom. And I'm going to go for this one, which I think I'll less likely fail and die. But I still could die.
Okay.
All right. So I could take this off of here to roll if I wanted to, but I like the result on it. So
Yeah.
go big or go insane. Yeah, I'm waiting for you guys to say stuff like this. I'll do it if you want.
Making choices on the brink of death is hard.
Cynthia says, stop enjoying this game so much. I'm trying to resist the urge to buy. Yeah, Cynthia, don't buy this game. It's so horrible.
It's definitely fun, for sure.
I hate playing it, Cynthia. We're having the worst time ever. Don't buy this game.
It's definitely fun. Like, I like dice trackers.
Yeah, it's a dice
everyone
rolling.
knows that. I love that.
It's always fun to gamble, roll dice, and hope you get the result. When you do, it's exciting.
Yeah.
But it also has lots of mitigation.
It's a light game, right? It's a lighter game.
It's light-ish.
So, light-ish.
Yeah.
So,
All right, so I'll move here.
Okay. Good luck.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks good. This looks very good.
So I got the tentacle and the skull for the bottom if I want.
But you could take mine so you don't even...
So then if I don't worry about that, I could just take a scroll and this 2 and do the top part.
And then you're hoping for this symbol?
Yeah, but that's...
What do you think is easier to roll? It's the same, right?
They're the same.
Yeah.
No,
But
the
this...
tentacle actually, there's no tentacle in this other than the wild, and there's no tentacle in this. So
But there is
there is
scrolls.
skulls on it.
And is there scrolls?
And there's scrolls, yes.
Yes.
So the tentacle plus the skull.
Do you want to use this one? Just so we get more dice in the future?
But do we want to save it for the next place you go to that
You're
you use
right.
skull?
You're
I
right.
don't know.
We can.
So I'll do the skull and the tentacle. Okay. And then we just need a 1 and a scroll. So I'm just hoping for a scroll.
Yeah.
Which I have one there, but I can't store it unless I fail on purpose.
Which I don't think.
So show me a scroll. You crappy dice. There's a scroll.
There's a scroll.
So scroll plus a 2 that can cover the 1, and we're good. We still didn't need this skull, so we can use that on a future card. Would I have what I needed here? Yes, I would have. Damn it.
But again, no, you wouldn't have had the red die.
I wouldn't have the red and yellow, so forget.
But you would have had the green and
forget all that. No. The red and yellow bumped them in the tray and stuff. They made things
you never
different.
know. You never know. You're right. You're right.
Do that. No, let's not talk about that. I thought it was a green card again, but it's not. Okay, so this doesn't get replaced because it's the other rolled card. I'm going to get a spell. What did I get? Hopefully defeating a monster or something. The Voice of Ra. After rolling, discard to change one of your die to a result of your choice. Ooh, that's good.
That's helpful.
That's good.
That's very helpful.
And then I get a common item. You can get me a yellow die. So if I... Oh, it's a knife. Look at that.
I love the art because it's the same art from
Yeah, we know this from the other games. And from, I think it's a knife art in Arkham Horror LCG too.
Oh, maybe so.
And we get an Elder Sign. So we're at 4 out of 10. And this I will take as 2 victory points, or 2 trophies.
Nice.
Which I need 2 more would be nice before healing, so I can on the same turn spend 4 to fully heal both of my stats would be nice.
Yeah.
But I might not want to push my luck that much further.
Okay. Block.
Midnight. Dun dun dun.
So
at midnight effect, add 2 to the Doom track.
Which
so if you can do 2 more monsters.
Yep. 1 and...
You can put them wherever you want.
So we got 2 cultists, exactly the same. Both worth 1.
Okay.
They both have the mix of either a skull or a scroll. So let's do... I can think about it while you show. That's fine. We only have 1 space to actually put them, so we have to put 1 here first, right?
Yep.
And then this one can
now
go on the
there's
bottom.
no other space to put it. You have to put it at the bottom of a card to add a new row.
Okay, so maybe I should put on the bottom of something with only like this one, I'm thinking.
And whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm thinking this one. Okay.
So
I don't know if that's how you store it.
I don't know. It's supposed to go on the bottom, but like you kind of cover what's there, so I don't know really how to do it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's kind of weird. Or we could just throw it like up here or something. I don't know. All right.
But wait, you have to put it below, right? Because it's got the chain.
We'll do that if you go to the card. We'll correct it then. No. But for now, when we're scrolling the board for where to go, I don't like covering up information. I think it's very bad.
I agree.
And I don't want to have it off the card because then we might forget it's even there. But that way, hopefully it helps us. All right. Keep friends close. Add 1 Doom to the Doom track unless at least 1 Investigator has an ally.
Nope.
No one has allies?
No one has allies.
Damn it. And that's another monster.
Yep. Which... Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't know why you're hitting that.
No, that's okay.
We have 3 Doom left and he awakens. Oh, boy.
Dogolf. So this is... Oh, this one's not so good. It is a scroll, an elder thing, and a -1 sanity.
Okay, well, you're figuring where to put that one. When memories fade, the next time the clock strikes midnight, each investigator must discard 1 spell if able. So before midnight, let's spend some spells.
I really don't know where to put this one. This one is tough. Is there
wherever
one that
you don't want to go.
Want to go?
If we think like you don't care about getting an ally off here, who cares?
Yeah,
like that kind of thing.
It's only worth 1. You're right.
Yeah, if you don't plan on ever going to that card to work on it, who cares?
Yeah.
That's how I think. Because I don't think this guy is going to punish us. But this one, I don't know if there's Mythos cards that say, like, based on the amount of monsters in play, you get punished.
Yeah.
Imagine it's like add amount of doom per monster in play.
Oh, we would die.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if that exists. I have no idea. I've only seen like 10 cards of that probably out of like 30. But whatever, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
All right, my turn. I would like to go to one that has a elder sign. So I could go here.
The race is on.
Could use this, but we still want to save that for you. I could go here.
That remember 2 doom on the thing at midnight?
Oh yeah, we want to try to
still a thing.
save that.
Yeah, we have like
yeah,
you have
maybe
2
I go
attempts
here.
at it. I have 2 attempts at it.
I'll go here.
Yep.
And we'll see. I'll use this only if needed. If I can save it for you, I'll save it for you. But if not,
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. I don't really have anything that I do have a clue token though. So okay. And I can do this in any order. So actually, I do have enough for a scroll and a skull.
Yep.
So that's
Boom.
good. And then I can roll again, and I
just-
technically have that.
You could add the red die now if you wanted to, but
Oh, yeah.
only
No.
the wild helps you.
That's not what I want, but I could use a reroll. I'm just looking for the elder thing.
I know,
so yeah, let's spend
The
a
terror
reroll or the
die.
terror.
Yeah.
Oh, so we got to. There's no damage, but I lose a die.
What's her ability?
I can complete multiple in the
Oh.
same, but I didn't get the.
Yeah.
I didn't get the
I
elder
forgot all
thing.
about that. You've been remembering that?
Yeah,
Oh,
I just
okay.
didn't get the elder thing in this
I
one.
forgot all about that. There
Oh,
it is.
got it. I
There
got it.
is.
Okay, okay. So I got it, and I will use this.
Yes. So put that spell on the
So
bottom
put
of the
the spell
discard,
on the
or on the bottom
bottom.
of the deck.
Oh my god.
And we'll get
Stressful
another.
thing.
I know. I'm telling you.
Go back here.
Tense stuff. I like the
Pick
doom
this
track
up.
filling up is.
I know, I'm getting nervous.
Yeah, exactly.
And this actually nothing bad happens to us.
So this one, no lock dies or anything. It's a 6 scroll and a 3, 2 clue tokens. These are the ones I like to see early and do them.
Yeah.
So I get some clues built up,
Yeah.
but it feels like they're coming out backwards in this one.
So we get a elder thing,
Elder sign.
elder sign, and I get a red weapon. Oh, another one that gives me sword of glory, which gives me a red and a yellow die.
Yeah, just so you know, Mel, this token, it's
Sorry.
called an elder sign.
Yes,
see,
yes, yes.
see this token right here? Just so you know, it's not elder thing. It's an elder sign right
You're
here.
right.
It says right here in big yellow words. If you forget, I can pull this out. Just let me know. I'm just
You're
kidding.
right,
I'm
you're
kidding. I call things in this game wrong all the time, or in any of these Arkham File games.
Yeah, because I always forget what's an elder sign and elder thing.
Elder thing, remember, is that like weird token in the bag of
Yeah,
Arkham
that's
LCG.
this. Is the elder thing?
No, that's a terror symbol.
Yes,
in this.
yeah.
But that looks like Cthulhu's like tentacles. I don't know.
I don't know.
Elder thing looks like suction cups on the end of like I don't know. It's weird. I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Losing my mind.
And then clock phase. Okay, that's good too, because that got rid of the 2 doom at midnight.
Yes.
So I just feel good about
I mean,
that.
we could have seen another at midnight something bad happen,
Yeah.
but I think 2 doom at midnight is like the worst one maybe, but
Yeah.
it feels like that'd be the worst. Maybe there's one that adds 3 doom at midnight. Okay.
Looks like every single one of these almost has a monster attached, which is terrible.
Yep.
We're halfway.
5, yeah. I could go here because even if I fail, I'm not dead. And maybe I get the 2 I need to heal back up. I could go. I remember I need to spend this spell in my next turn, this turn or the next one, because it'll go away anyway. But I can change a die to any result of my choice, which is pretty crazy. But I don't know if that's enough to deal with this card.
I know. I
It
feel like
would've
it
been
made
that
it
one
harder
time.
too, and
Yeah,
now
I
I've
know.
lost the.
Yeah, now I need instead of just a 1, I need another scroll or another skull, and you don't have one to give me anymore. So I'm a little worried. There's this card, which I would die if I failed, but I would love to go there for 2 reroll tokens, a 6, a 3, and this. That's not bad,
You have
but that 6 could take like 3 dice.
You have a yellow potential.
Oh yeah, true. It just doesn't give me the trophies I need to heal up to full.
True.
Which I'm hoping to get 2 more, just so I can on 1 turn heal up everything to full. but not die. But I would die. I want to stay away from dying. This one I wouldn't die on, but like look at all this.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not doing that.
tough.
Oh, and I lose the stamina on the terror result, so I would die from that. Maybe I just try this one. Hope I get a 3 on the first roll. 6 and a skull. I could change one automatically to a 3 if I need on like the first or second roll.
Or if you play the yellow, you could change this to a 4.
Oh yeah, I like where you're thinking.
And there's no
It
bad.
adds a monster on the good side, but
I mean, at
least
point,
I don't die. Okay, let's go where I don't die.
Yeah.
And it's worth 2 trophies, so maybe I can do that one.
Can you have double, like multiple monsters, like going down the lines, or no?
Yeah, once you've added, so once you've filled up all the spots, you start adding them to the bottom. The bottom you can put on any card, even if it already has a monster in one of the normal spaces, but you can't add another one to the bottom till you've added one to the bottom of all other cards.
Okay, that makes sense to kind of keep it balanced. Yeah. Okay. You can't like load them all up in one space that you don't ever go to.
Yeah, we have a pile of monsters on one thing, and I say, who cares? So yeah, so I'll go here. If you give me that, and I get a yellow. I'll throw the knife in. Remember, I can change the result to anyone I need. So we're hoping I roll like a 3 here on the first one.
Yeah, on one die, so you have multiple.
There is an arrow. I have to do them in order. I did get a 3.
Yes.
Now on the next one, I'm hoping to see 6, like 2 threes,
or a 4 and a 2, or
4 and a 2, yeah. But remember, I can change the results. I got a 3 and a 1, so this is where I might want to either fail, store the skull, which is probably the right way to do it, I think. Yeah, I don't have to use my spell, and I still could use my spell. I'm moving the clock. You're moving the clock. Yeah, my next turn I could still use the spell.
If you don't need it, yeah.
So I could fail this.
Yeah, because there's nothing bad that will happen with that.
Yeah, no terror effect. So yeah, I'll store the skull. I'll remove a green for my fail. Now I'm hoping...
You're hoping to get 6.
To get 6 worth on 4 dice.
Yeah.
And doesn't matter if it's like...
How many of them
a 2, 2, and a 1 and a 1. That's fine, but we'll see. There's a 4. That's good, but only a 1. Wow.
I mean, you could just use the spell.
I could use the spell, yeah.
Just for...
Damn.
Or if you didn't, same idea with me.
I know, I could keep going, yeah. I don't need to use the spell yet, so let's remove another one. Throw me a 6. 3 and a 2. This is laughing at me. This game is laughing at me.
So close.
I got 5 again.
But now it's kind of scary because you can only change 1 die.
Yeah, so now I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
Because if I leave it to just 2 left, I could still change that to a 4.
But
my other one might be a skull or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's just change this to a 4. Boom. Spell is gone. I have the 6 I need. I'll take this focus die. Boom, I complete the card. Get rid of this stuff. Put myself back at the entrance. Draw a new card. Man, these ones with the arrows, a lot coming up. But there's 2 elder signs.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, but you just have to do it in order. Yeah. But I mean, 3s
But I could do multiple in the same time. So if I have...
Yeah, you could do it. Like if you rolled a couple 3s and a skull, you can complete. But you still have to go in order.
Yeah.
So on this one, elder sign and a monster, but I get trophies. I'm going to spend my next turn probably healing. Which is probably the safe thing to do.
These things are so annoying. Flying
3 points on this.
Oh,
I've never seen a 3-point monster,
yes,
I don't
but
think.
It's probably tough. Oh, yes. So you have to spend 2 of the magnifying glasses and you lose a health and a sanity. Okay, and we have to put it on either this one or this one at the bottom.
No, you can put it on one that already has a monster on the white part. You're allowed to put it on the bottom of one of those first 2.
Oh, okay, so we could
You're only, when you're putting it at the bottom, you're checking that it's not on one that has one at the bottom already, like this one.
Yeah.
Before you put it on another one on the bottom. And this one has one on the bottom.
Do you like this 3-pointer? Because if we don't want this 3-pointer, then I'll just put it here.
Whatever you want.
Okay, so that's at the bottom of this one.
Sure. Yeah, let's just do like kind of covering it. I don't know.
Okay.
Kind of show it to the bottom.
Okay, so we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
We have
6.
6 out of
6
10
out of
Elder
10. We need
Signs.
4
If
more.
we can get 4 more before he gets 3 more Doom, we put him to sleep and we win.
Okay. So where has... Oh, this one has 2 and
3
I can roll.
here, which I still want to do that so bad.
I feel like I need to let you end it there. So let me
No,
go
but
to...
I don't have what I need to do. I have nothing to help me other than the red and yellow again. I need items and stuff. We may not even be able to do this one ever because it's just so risky. But
I think I'm going to go here.
Yep.
There's nothing else that hurts us at midnight, right? A monster? No. Okay. So I'm going to go to this one.
Also, I'm seeing another disadvantage to Gloria Goldberg is if you don't see any adventure cards that bring other rolled cards into play, then her ability is freaking useless also.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it.
All right. I'm going to use the lamp that's going to give me a red die for this one. I'm going to save this one just in case we want to try this as a...
I mean, you could try that one if you feel you got stuff. Because that's getting us 3 Elder Signs. That puts us 1 away. So like literally we could yeah, and then you buy. Exactly. No joke.
You want me to go here instead?
If you think you're ready for that one, go. Like wait for me.
I would just use this and I'd be in the same scenario you're in.
But do you not have no, you don't have anything else.
No.
The only thing is you could do it in it doesn't matter the order. Yeah,
it doesn't matter. But I could just
don't do it.
Okay,
we've seen what happens.
Yeah. So we'll go back to
I thought you might have clues and stuff.
No, I don't. So we're not using a yellow die.
But you could stay here and buy some clues, or like buy a clue, or you could stay there and buy another spell. You could buy like a spell to store on, stuff. You could, because a spell is super good for this one. Because if you rolled on your first roll like a couple scrolls, but you didn't roll the rest, you could store the 2 scrolls on a spell or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got to think for preparing going forward.
Oh, I don't think you did the clock.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Clock is moved.
Clock is moved. Sorry. Means out of focus?
No, and then he says, "Oh, it's me."
Oh, okay.
Jim's eyes are going cross-eyed again.
No, I'm gonna just actually try this one. Let's try this one. Will give me 2 Elder Signs. All right. So I threw in the red die. Okay. Oh, I did get a 3. And then I did get because I could do multiple in the same. I could do 2 lines. I can complete this whole thing.
Holy!
I can put a 3 here.
Mel's OP.
I can put the skull.
Mel broke the game.
And the 3 here, and then I can put that there. Because of my ability, I can may complete any number of tasks per roll instead of just 1.
Yeah,
so that completes all that.
Is great. I'm not gonna argue with that. I still Gloria. I'm out on Gloria.
Okay, so that's good. That goes back. But I did need the red die for that. So we'll replace a card. 2 more.
Stay away from the windows. Oh, there could be.
8.
Yeah, and I learned 8 is tough. But unless you have the reds and yellows, they help. Yeah, they help. But look at that fail. Another Doom, 2 health, 1 sanity. That's a cool one.
To be honest, I'm not even really looking at the bad parts.
I know.
I'm just hoping that I just...
Yeah, you're not like me where you fail all the time.
And then we get 2 Elder Signs. 2 Elder Signs, please.
Oh, yeah. Let me put those out. Those are important. Boop, boop.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 away. He has 3 Doom tokens away. Clock. My turn.
Yeah. I can try. I
might YOLO, and
I think you do.
I might just buy.
Oh,
no, not YOLO is like trying to complete something.
Okay.
I might buy some stuff instead of healing. I might just buy stuff to try to help me succeed.
Yeah.
So what I think to do with that, I don't want to play this search, lost, and found, because if I roll a any kind of magnifying glass result, investigation result, I lose either a stamina or a health.
That's not good.
It's a risk, but you could freaking gain a spell if you roll a terror, which is like a spell is worth 4 trophies. So like early in the game, you could do this rolling thing to try to build yourself up to things. Like you always have an option to get some benefits before attempting a card.
Yeah.
But then you're just wasting time, possibly, when you could have just attempted the card, maybe got lucky and still get something. Like definitely a debatable topic, I'm sure. But for 4 trophies, I can gain a spell where I might be able to use that spell on my turn to store something to help you on your turn to complete it. Or I could spend 3 of it to gain a unique item, which is a red die. No, I think a spell is where it's at. I'm going to do the 4 for a spell. I mean, I don't know. Who needs health and sanity? It's fine. The spell is, yes!
Oh,
just what I wanted. Storing 2 dice. Dread Curse of Azathoth. Boom. So this could even help you if we're trying to like really make your turn work. If I get any skulls, I could even fail on purpose. Not purpose, but if I just do fail, yeah, I add a doom, I die, which adds another doom, but that puts us one away. But then I could store things on that attempt to get skulls and things for you or whatever you need, right? So I could sacrifice myself.
But I think we might be able to do it.
But I move the clock.
Oh, this
well,
is weird. Who
we
knows
don't
what this
know.
does.
Yeah. So end of my turn, I move the clock.
There's no at midnights.
Oh yeah, you might be able to succeed before we even get to the spell.
But
yeah, but if you don't.
But if I don't, then yeah.
Oh yeah, but you can buy an Elder Sign. How many Elder Signs can you buy? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15.
I can buy one.
You're 5 away from buying another one.
But I think if I use the red and the yellow, I might be able to do that. I don't know though.
Okay. So now midnight. The next time the clock strikes midnight, each of us. Oh, I'm so dumb.
No!
I'm so
So then rewind
dumb.
that. Rewind that. We knew that.
Yeah, I forgot.
Rewind that. Rewind your turn.
Here, shuffle this back in.
But take your. Oh, you didn't have one, did you? No. You didn't have one.
Sorry. Shuffle that back in like the top few cards. Okay. Yeah, because you don't want to put the bottom ones in. Yeah, my bad. So I forgot all about the midnight effect.
Just take those.
So in that case, oh.
Or maybe you don't. Maybe you don't do that.
I'm just gonna heal.
Okay.
I'll just heal. Let's just be smart, even though it's
Because then you could try this again. Right?
I'll still spend the 4 trophies. I'll stay there and heal. Make it simple. Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I told him, I'm like, yeah, I'm going for a spell. Derp derp. Then I read the card. Oh yeah, whoops, that was a while ago. All right, so that's discard spell we did. Okay. Yeah. Any at midnight effects?
Nope.
Nope. Oh, there is no immediate effect today. Just a warning of a conspiracy. All tasks that require at least one investigation roll require an additional investigation. So we learn what this means. This basically just say any investigation result on an adventure card requires +1. Add +1 to the result or to the test.
So this now needs a 9.
Yes.
All day.
Yes, it does. 9 is hard. That's 3 dice. Unless you use a red and a yellow and you get a 5 or a 4 and a 4 plus a green, that's 3 dice is the best result.
I might still try for fun.
Yeah, I think it's fine. You're not going to die, but you do add another doom. But I mean, you still have a buffer of 2.
Unless
if you fail, you stay there. I can go there and I can try and you can focus
for
me.
Can work
but
together.
Again, I don't bring any extra dice to the table.
Or I go here and then I'm there to help you. Because I don't think, it's hard to say, I need a 2, 3 scrolls or...
Do you want to stay here and just buy something to help make it... You want to buy a spell before you go? We have time. Like, what are you worried about? Let's make sure that when you go to complete it, you actually win. So you could spend... you go back to the entrance and...
Or I'm at the entrance,
yeah. It doesn't matter. You stay at the entrance and then spend... You only need to save 10 if you want to buy an Elder Sign. But you could buy an ally right now or a spell, and you just saw what spell I got. You imagine you have 2 places to store on attempting. So if you like attempted this one, you rolled 2 3s, but not enough to get up to 9. You could store those 2 3s and then keep rolling for skulls and stuff, and another 3.
And you can store red and yellow down,
right?
Yeah,
exactly. Yep.
Okay, I can buy a spell.
I don't know. An ally maybe is good. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know what they all do. So
I'd rather store the die. And I already have abilities to roll red and yellow. Yeah.
If you get to defeat a monster, if you pull a spell that defeats a monster, could help on that card if you go that way.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I'm not saying that this is the way to do it. I'm just saying like we're not in a rush.
Yeah, we still have 3 doom.
Yeah, we still have 3
doom.
Nothing's bringing it in. No Mythos. I mean, we could have a when revealed card come off the adventure deck that could add doom. But it's not going to if you fail because we don't switch the card. So if you just look at the fail, there is adding a doom on fails. So depending on which card you pick, this one won't add doom.
I know if we just work together on that
one. But you have health and stamina, so like you failing on this one, you don't care. You can fail it twice and you're not dead.
Yeah.
So there's no terror effects.
The only thing I was thinking is if I go there, then I can help you next turn if I don't get it.
Yep.
But if I get I could buy, I don't know. Or I buy a spell and then I'm...
Yeah. And I don't know what I would even do on my turn. I'm full health, so I can just go do anything.
Right?
Yeah, I could go do anything. But remember, this is a 2 now, which is not bad. That's not bad. It's still 1 die. It didn't turn a 3 into a 4, which could be 2 dice or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I might just go here to try to get clues for rerolls. and then I would attempt that with some reroll tokens. I'd feel more confident. You know that.
Jim is yelling, ally, ally, ally. Our ally's better. I've never played, so we can try
Yeah,
an
if you can
ally.
afford an ally and still have enough to
can
buy an Elder Sign, then go nuts.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah,
I'm assuming allies are most powerful because they're 5 trophies, right?
Yeah. Okay, so I'll buy an ally. Does this go back in the bag?
No, it goes into a discard pile and you only fill the bag again once it's empty, I think.
So it's there.
Jim wants an ally.
Jim wants an ally.
I know Duke the dog is in there. That's all I remember. That's the only one I think I've seen. Maybe I saw one more, but I don't remember what it was. What'd you get? Something cool? You got
Richard Upton Pickman.
weird
Place 1 stamina token on Richard to change 1 die showing a skeleton or a skull to a scroll. Discard this card when there are 4 tokens on it.
That's a cool one. So you get 4 uses on it. So you could change skulls to scrolls. So if you went to one that had like no skulls on it but a bunch of skulls.
So this one though is good if we already have
it does need more scrolls technically than skulls ish.
Okay.
So it could help you if you're rolling lots of skulls and you really need scrolls. It just more flexibility.
Yeah.
But there are ones in here that like, you know, we saw ones in my playthrough last time. There's ones that had like so many scrolls, but like no skull, like this.
Oh yeah.
Like you see ones that are like all scrolls, no skulls. That's one's like super OP to go there and be like, now you have 2 results can get you what you need, right?
Yeah.
So it's that kind of stuff.
Okay, and then that is my turn, so I will change the clock.
All right. So preparing for myself, I have no trophies to spend to stay here, or I would just buy something else. So I got to go somewhere to get something. This one doesn't have monsters on it.
And it has no bad thing.
But I only come at it with 5 or 6 dice. I'm looking for 6, a 3. Oh, I'm actually looking for a 7, a 4, and that becomes harder. Yeah.
Do you want to go here so we? Oh, because we do this together.
I can fail it now, so I'm fine. It doesn't add doom. So yeah, I'll just go there. Let's just try.
And then if you pass, you pass.
Yeah, let's just keep trying that one. Keep banging my head against the wall and see if one of these times I break through.
And you get all the oops.
And my ability gives me the red and yellow. Let's see if the ability works this time.
You might.
Without any rerolls, without any cards.
Yeah, you might.
I don't feel confident. And we have a monster there now, which
I know. Which sucks. But at least the monster has 2 options to get rid of it.
True.
Okay.
See what we can do.
You can do it. You can do it.
Well, no, but as long as I can, even if I fail, I'm fine. I can stay there, and I'm an extra like focus for you, kind of. So that's being on different turns.
Yeah.
What do we get? 3 skulls. Holy
this is
skulls.
good.
Holy skulls.
This is good. You can definitely do the first one.
That's a bad sign. This is telling me you're going to die, Rob.
This is also out of them.
Yeah.
I mean.
So I could just drop a 1 and a skull.
Sorry, it's a 2.
Oh, 2. Yeah. Sorry. 2 and a skull to complete the first one, which would defeat the monster. Even if I fail, that monster is considered defeated. That's the other thing.
It makes it easier, right? Going forward.
Yeah. And I could get some points off it.
Yeah.
Terror points or whatever. Trophy points.
I mean, that's a good start.
But then I could fail, focus a skull to help me more with the next one. But I would have done it if I had a scroll. Yeah, I know. But now I just lost 2 dice if you think of that. So I've lost 2 dice to try to get these 4 results.
Yeah, but I think that's fair.
But anyways, I'll keep trying. So we got a scroll, we got a wild, which could be a scroll, and we got a skull, but I got no tentacle.
Oh.
So sad. But I could focus the wild to be whatever I need.
That's true.
And I'll lose a green die.
Okay.
I think that's the right play.
I think so.
I don't know.
Yep.
See the skulls, man. It's telling me, Rob, stop. You're going to death's door here. Yeah, not enough. So this is the problem.
But you still can get it here.
I know, but I'm not going to. But because I'm going to see some investigation results. This one's too hard. You need spells for this one, I feel.
Oh, you got it.
No, I didn't.
Oh, no, you didn't.
I saw an investigation.
I saw these 2, and I was like, that's a wild. But yeah, you're so close.
Yep. I've been so close a few times, but
yeah.
Yep. You need to come here with items or spells or something. It's not like, But the monster's considered defeated. So I got a trophy and I killed the monster. But now it's a 2 and a 2 that are needed.
Okay.
I will stay there. I take 2 sanity loss and 2 health loss. And
but now you're there.
I take the time here, and I'm still there, so I could give you assistance.
Okay, so I'll go there.
Sure.
I will spend my Sword of Glory to get a red and a yellow die. So I'll try the same thing you just did. But now we're both there, so we'll see.
You're just missing a skull to do the bottom row. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bottom line is so difficult.
But I could technically complete the first line.
But then, no, I think that's the trap. I don't do it. You'll get these results later. Those are easy
Yeah, but
to
then
get.
I lose a die, and then I'm...
No, you fail. You focus like a scroll.
no, I focus
a scroll,
this.
or the tentacle, whatever. They're both
I
the same.
focus this.
Yeah, so you focus. I'll take that one for you. So I give you assistance.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
So then
You can't focus on the same turn that assistance
Right.
is given, but you still
But I
could
lose
focus.
a die.
And you lose a die.
Okay.
It's that bottom row you need to have happen.
Yeah.
But see, what would happen is if you pass and you cover these first two, you have nothing focused, and you would have technically lost 2 dice to help you get the bottom. You still have lost 2 dice, but at least one of them is the result you need. That's what I think, but
Okay.
I could be wrong. So that's where I'm going.
All right, I got a wild.
And don't forget,
I
you
got
can
2 more.
change skulls. You can change skulls. So does that work?
Skulls to scrolls.
Okay, so you have a wild for a scroll. This could be a scroll.
But then I
You
don't have a skull.
But
I can focus one more this turn if I fail.
Yep.
So if I fail, I can focus the wild. So now I have 2 of the options.
So now you're just
I'd
trying to
have
get
to
a
lose
skull and a scroll.
one more die.
Or something like that. Or 2 scrolls.
2 scrolls and 2
But
things.
you need to do it now because then I think you'll run out of dice for the top row.
Yeah. Oh, and I didn't do this, so I don't have to. I think I got it.
Yeah.
Because I can change.
Yep, I think so.
Okay, so if I did.
Yep.
So let's do this
is a scroll.
first.
This is a scroll.
So these 2 up here.
And you're allowed to
then
do both on the same roll.
This one
Which is amazing. Damn, Amanda Sharp. So
is
good.
the skull. This
So
one,
good.
This one, and this one. Yep, we did
Yeah.
it. We did it. But I needed you there to be able to put both those die there.
Without me, we wouldn't win, is what you're trying to say, right?
So then we put both these up here.
No way. Definitely dragging us down for sure.
No. We don't replace this one. We get an ally, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it all doesn't matter because we'll get 1, 2, 3. But as soon as you place enough, the last Elder Sign token,
Yeah.
we definitely have more than 10. So boom, this guy is asleep, and we kept him asleep. He never rose at the museum. We saved the world. You didn't even have to buy the last Elder Sign.
Nope.
We overkilled it.
Nope.
Boom.
Wow.
Yes, I agree. Mel for the win. Mel's first play of the game ever.
Well, I definitely think her ability
Yeah, her ability's busted.
is a little bit broken.
Also, I really like her balance, health, and sanity. I've always played with characters. Every one I randomly drew always had like a 3 on one side, I feel. This one was a 4 and a 6, but it's still not balanced. So I feel like you're always, if they have like a low in one stat, I feel like you could try to avoid getting damage on that, but sometimes you just want to go for those ones. And when it's like they have one low stat, you're wasting turns like healing more often, I feel.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
Yeah.
But again, every time you play, like you could see a whole different mix of punishments and rewards that make it harder or easier for your character, your situation, what you need, you know?
Yeah.
Like look at this one. 2 Elder Signs, but 2 monsters. Like I've never seen that one. But look, it could get monsters on it to make the card super hard if you're not quick about it.
Oh, wow.
When a player draws a card, place 1 monster in each monster task below.
When a player draws a card from where?
I think anywhere.
Oh.
I would assume any card.
Like anywhere that you drew a card from. Okay.
I guess, yeah.
Wow.
So you kind of, as soon as it shows up, you have to deal with it right away.
Wow.
I think. That's cool. Yeah. So many different things in these cards that like I've seen the game played fully 3 times now, and I've seen new cards I've never seen. We haven't seen all this stuff in here. I feel like this core set has at least 10 playthroughs plus, and it's still, you know, you're gonna still see new things. Like we only saw 4 cards from the Mythos, and I saw some I've seen before, but there's like 30 cards.
Are there duplicates?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna go through
Sorry,
them all, but
Jim just wanted to know what the ally was that I got at the end. I got Tom Murphy.
Oh, you
During
got
your
the mountain
turn,
from Game of
ignore all
Thrones.
stamina task requirements. Discard this card if the Ancient One awakens.
So all stamina task requirements like this. That's a stamina task requirement. Oh no, stamina is the health. So you could ignore these.
Oh, okay.
Or this one, the losing the health requirement, right?
Okay. Yeah, those are good.
Yeah, it's a cool little game.
Yeah, it's definitely a fun little game for sure. It's definitely replayable.
Yeah, it's the
For
replayability
sure.
there because I saw monsters that are harder and different point values than I've seen before. I've never seen this many monsters in play. I definitely like this guy. I've never seen that much Doom actually get on the bad guy.
Oh, we're getting nervous?
Yeah, I
Oh,
was because the
okay.
Doom was going up a lot faster than I've ever seen happen in the game. So I was like, I don't know if we can get Elder Signs fast enough. But then we drew into ones that had 2s and 3s. So like I thought, if we can eventually get those ones, we'll catch up. You had the ability to buy an Elder Sign at least.
Yeah.
So I felt a little confident like we could do it if we needed to, but some luck still has to be on your side or some good planning.
Yeah, definitely luck has to be on your side because bad rolls can happen and that can definitely tank you for sure.
But yeah. Bernardo's got a question, another subject. What did you end up backing on Victorious? So the base game and both products or whatever. Yeah, you're gonna see those both on the channel. So yeah, that's what we did. So yes, definitely we're all for that game. I'm super excited. I've been holding out on getting Hoplomachus since playing Too Many Bones. I was like, I want to get Hoplomachus, but then I saw I was like, it looks like it needs a refresh and it's hard to find. It wasn't always in stock, shipping and stuff. I was like, I'll just wait. Maybe they'll reboot it or I'll be able to get it used in the future. So I'm glad I waited. So I've been like wanting to play it. Every time I play Cloudspire or Too Many Bones on the channel, someone's always recommending, Rob, you need to play Hoplomachus. You'll love it based on, your excitement for Cloudspire and Too Many Bones. And I'm like, I'll eventually, we'll see. I'll just wait. We'll see. And I really also, if I went to another convention again and was able to buy it in like a bundle, I would have done that too. But I'm glad I waited and they ended up rebooting it and making new products for it and putting a fresh coat of paint on it and streamlining some stuff. I think that's great. So I'm so looking forward to playing that one. But yeah, Mel, you gave all your thoughts. Any other thoughts on this game? You said you like it,
Yeah, it's
good little
definitely
dice game,
it's definitely a
replayability.
quick little game. I feel like it would be easy to teach if somebody knew how to play. Like I've never played before, but was able to just read the rules and pick it up pretty quickly. It's not a difficult game at all. It's definitely fun. You can definitely play this because it's not too long either. You can play it multiple times. You can try different what are they called? Ancient ones. You can try different ancient ones in this one. You can try different characters and re-randomize the game and start again, which was really cool. Yeah, it's definitely a fun little game. I definitely like it. But again, I'm a sucker for dice checkers. I love just rolling dice and especially the cards that give you extra die. I love all that stuff too. Yeah. I like the dice mitigation. You can get the clues. They're few and far between, it seems, but I guess you could value the locations that give you clue tokens.
Yeah, when I play, I usually at the 2 games that I fully played, I got up to in both games 6 or more clue tokens piled up in front of me.
Wow.
Because I would get a couple at a few of the early locations, build them up, and I also think I had a character that started with them too, like one. But I would choose those locations early because they seemed pretty easy. They didn't have elder signs on them, so I would go to those, build up clues. I never bought any. I would build up clues. Then I would go to other places that had elder signs and other world cards, but maybe also offered a clue. And I would spend a clue if the card was going to give me clues back. I would be more likely to spend clues to make it happen. But sometimes I wouldn't need to spend them, and I would just get more. And then I pile them up. Then once I have like 5, 6 clues, then I have no problem going to like that other world card we were doing because then I'm just like, oh, I'll re-roll these 2 dice. Oh, look, I got it. It's the clue tokens are so powerful because you can just store kind of what you need on the roll and then just keep spending clue tokens to re-roll the other 2 or 3 or 4 dice to get that 1 or 2 result you need to complete that task.
Yeah.
And then, you saved yourself from losing dice. Yeah, you got to spend clue tokens to do it. It takes a while to build them up. And but you could buy 1 per turn if you spent time at the entranceway, but I feel like that's not the right way to do it. But yeah, I feel like having clue tokens is like the most powerful thing. But I mean, items can be good too. But the clue tokens are good all the time.
All the time, yeah. They're not specific.
Yeah, the items sometimes can be very situational or not what you need for certain cards. But clue tokens, I feel, are like where it's at. And like, I probably, if I chose my character, I would be picking characters that have clue tokens to start with, and or have some way to help with re-rolling or setting dice or something. Yeah, like Harvey Walters was like, once per roll, Harvey may change 1 die from a tentacle to a scroll.
Oh,
so now I look at everyone with
like
scrolls, it's like, oh, I can get those done easier.
Yeah.
Like anytime you can dice mitigation, I feel like it's huge, 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 huge.
Yeah. The other thing I was going to say is that in the beginning of the stream, we looked on BGG and it says best with 4. We've never, obviously this is my first time I've ever played, so I've only played it 2 players. But I find it still fun as a 2-player game. You can easily play this with a significant other or a friend and have a great time.
You got to remember though, people on BGG, this game's been out for like 10 years and it has like 8 expansions. So those people rating it on BGG might be playing with like 2 or 3 or all the expansions involved.
Yeah.
And that might make a different feel at multiplayer and change things up. Like, I don't know if all those ratings are just based on people just playing the base set and feeling like it's good. But I feel it's quick enough going around the table, especially when you spend a turn at the entrance just buying a die or something or whatever, buying a spell. You know, that's the fastest turn ever. It's just like, I'm going to spend trophies, move the clock, your turn.
But even so, when it's someone else's turn, you're still excited for them to roll what they need to roll, and you're still watching, you know? Yeah. You're not just sitting there, like, looking at a hand of cards, like, what am I going to do on my turn?
Yeah, turns are fast.
Yeah.
Turns are fast, for
Which
sure.
Which is good, yeah. But do you find, I'm playing this with you, this is something I would play with you again, just the two of us.
And if you're doing it right, but working together to, like, I'll go here to do this, or I'll store this die for you, or... You know, if I fail here, I'm here to help you. There's some working together in this game. Even though initially when I saw it, I was like, oh, I see why it works good at true solo and counts up and you don't have different rules, because it's really just like you're playing a kind of multiplayer solo game. Yeah. Like one of those multiplayer solitaire kind of games. Yeah. But it's not. There is working together in this if you're doing it right. And, you know, going to certain places, like I'll go here, I might not be able to complete it, but I can defeat the monster here because I have an ability that might, you know, off my ally that could let me change it to that symbol. And even if I fail, you can come there after, the monster will be gone, and you might be able to complete the card, and I'll help you by assisting you and focusing a die for you. Mm-hmm. You know, all that exists. So that's kind of neat. I like the little nuance of the working together that wasn't there in the solo game. Yeah.
Definitely a good little game, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's a good game, for sure. And we've just played the base set. I know we got comments, like I said the last time, that said Streets of Arkham, was it? What the hell was it?
Streets of Arkham, Gangs of Arkham,
Gates of Arkham, Gates of Arkham, Gates of Arkham. Yeah. In the comments of the last video, we had some recommendations. We talked about at the start of the stream. I know a lot of people have shown up mid-stream here, but some comments were made on the last playthrough when I played this solo, which you can find in the video description in the playlist link. But there's a couple small expansions. It seems like Gates of Arkham is where it's at, or Unseen Forces. You know, change the game enough, but Gates of Arkham supposedly makes the game feel like a different, harder game and totally like changes things up. I want to see that. If I can find a copy for a reasonable price, I think I'll grab it. We can try it on the stream and see if that's true. Mm-hmm. But yeah, some good information there. So if anyone's interested, maybe you want to add that expansion to spice it up right from the start. I don't know, but I think it's a good game. I don't know if that will make it a great game, but supposedly it does.
I feel like this could also be on the list of filler games. Maybe you're going to play a big game and you're waiting for your group to show up.
It's only 90 minutes.
Yeah, this could be a game you play in the meantime or in between games or something.
Yeah, you can teach it. You can teach this game in like 10 minutes or less. It's so quick. Yeah. The other thing is this game is obviously popular and people love it. Like I said, it's in the 500s on BGG still after 10 years. It has 1,000 expansions, which, I mean, FFG back in the 2011 era... they were printing expansions, like they already had expansion plans right from the start and would be releasing them as long as the game was selling well, like pretty fast. But it does have a ton of expansions. So yeah, so it obviously is a good enough game that it's sold well enough, and they kept making expansions for it, and I'm sure those sold well enough, and they're still printing this game to this day. So it's, yeah, if you're into dice rolling and you like the Arkham Files theme and you want something lighter and pretty quick to set up and easy to teach rather than Arkham LCG, Mansion of Madness, you know, I'm sure it's easier than Eldritch or Arkham Horror, the board game that we have not played yet. Keep that in mind. This is supposed to be Arkham Horror, the dice game, basically. It does that. It fits that. Yeah. There's also, again, for those who don't know, an Android app for this game. It's been around for a while. That is available. I don't know if it's on iOS also, but it's on mobile. So you can play it on a phone or tablet, try the game out if you want to play it on there too. I think that's solo only though. Well, I don't know if it has pass and play. I can't remember. I looked at the menu. And I forget now. I don't know if it has online play either or anything like that. But if you're just looking to try the game, I don't know what the app costs right now, but it might be an easier way just to try it to see if you even like it. Mm-hmm. But you can probably find used copies of this game. It's been around for a while. Yeah, it's on iOS? Okay, Bob. Okay. Cool.
Christopher also says, I'm buying this tomorrow.
Done. Again.
Awesome. I hope you like it.
I'm just showing you the game. Yeah. We're telling you our opinion. We're not getting paid for this. FFG didn't send us this game. I bought this myself. I want to try it out. Some people are recommending it, and we're recommending all the Arkham Files games because we're getting into a lot of them lately. I've avoided the Arkham Files stuff, the HP Lovecraft Cthulhu stuff for so long because the IP just didn't really appeal to me. I didn't really know much about it, and I was more into fantasy games, dungeon crawlers, or sci-fi card games, that kind of stuff. So now we're kind of like late to the party a little bit, getting into that stuff. But yeah, Cthulhu and HP Lovecraft and all that, Cthulhu Mythos is all throughout board gaming. It's a open
Like open source.
what do we call it again? It's like a free IP, like it's not copyright anymore. It's public domain IP. So like every board game publisher has used Cthulhu in some form of card game, dice game, board game, RPG, whatever. So yeah, we're just kind of late to the party. We're getting into it. But Mansion of the Madness Second Edition was the one that pulled us into this stuff. So yeah, we're down with the Mythos. We like the characters. I have the books.
Yeah.
We have books from Arkham Horror. I have the Investigators of Arkham Horror book, so I can go read about Gloria Goldberg maybe and Amanda Sharp if they're in that book. Read their origin stories. I have some H.P. Lovecraft books. So yeah, I'm just getting into it and kind of enjoying the IP. So that's why we're playing this game 10 years late. But yeah, they just reprinted it again, so I was kind of shocked to see that. So that's why I grabbed it. But
sometimes the age of the game doesn't matter, right? If it's
this game is a little rough in the rule book, a little bit of an age design, and the FAQ shows like a 12-page FAQ for the game. You don't have to read the whole thing if you're just playing the base set. There is some stuff that clears up how a turn order works, how your phase works for resolving a dice rolls and spells and focuses and all that is very clear in the FAQ. So it's good to look at the FAQ, read a couple pages of it to kind of make sure you understand the rule book, which isn't great. But again, the game's not that complex, so even if you're just playing something wrong, like focusing dice at the wrong time or using spells the wrong way, like who cares? Have fun with it.
Yeah.
It's fine. You're good. But yeah, if you want to play it correctly, just make sure you read a little bit of the FAQ. It might make things more clear.
But the rule book did give some examples which are helpful, but not enough detail for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely it's a dated rule book, a bit dated game design, but it's still fine. Robert says not interested in playing Arkham Horror 3rd Edition. I never said that. Did you say that?
I did not say that.
I didn't say that.
I did not say that.
Weird, Roberts. I don't know where you get that from, but anyways.
We did not say that.
Stay tuned to the channel. Not interested. What the hell? But yeah, I wasn't interested. Okay, one of my experiences with Arkham Horror, I was at Gen Con probably like 8 years ago. I was at Gen Con, and if anyone knows Nikki Valens, who used to work for Fantasy Flight Games, is a co-designer or whatever on Arkham Horror 2nd Edition, and has designed a whole bunch of other games. She's now on her own doing designs for other publishers. But I walked up to join in on a tournament for Game of Thrones, a card game, most likely. I walked up to sign in, saying hi to all the organized play people from FFG, all awesome, even though most of them don't work there anymore. But I looked over and I was like, what the hell is that? And there was a long table. They were pushing like 2 tables together, multiple. So there were like probably 6 tables together. So like lengthwise, but then side by side and then all the way along. And Nikki was sitting on the end. So she was up on the table.
On the table, sitting
she was on the table, sitting there and standing at some points. And they were playing like I don't know how many players it was, but they were playing a game of Arkham Horror 2nd Edition. You could sign up to this event at Gen Con. I don't know if it still exists. I don't know if it will ever exist again. But you could go to an FFG official run event to play Arkham Horror 2nd Edition with all the expansions and like 16 or 20 players all at the same time. So she was at the head of the table, standing on the table. The whole game is set up. Like, she can't even see the other end. It's so far down. But she was playing 2nd Edition with all the expansions and like 20 people wrapped around the tables. Like, it's like a conference boardroom kind of setup for seating, except for the CEO is standing on the table, yelling down the table at everybody. And there's probably videos online of her doing this, but she did this multiple years because I remember going and seeing her again doing it, where she's just yelling at everybody like, okay, we're doing this phase now, like, it's your turn. And then, like they're going around, but they're playing this super long game of Arkham Horror 2nd Edition. And I just looked at that at the time and was like,
that's intense.
I'm good. I'm good. I'll play other things, but that is epic and that is awesome. So now Arkham Horror 3rd Edition exists. So yeah, just stay tuned. But yeah, we'll try it. I know George A was recommending Arkham Horror 3rd Edition to us, and that's what put it on my radar. Because George A has been pretty good, and we like a lot of the same games. He has similar tastes to myself. And everything he recommended except for like a couple games have been like big winners for me. So George A is like, yeah, he was recommending Arkham Horror 3rd Edition like a while ago, and I was like, okay, I have to note that George mentioned it. And then when we start playing more Maze of Madness and Arkham Horror LCG, everyone always brings up Arkham Horror 3rd Edition. So, yeah, we'll talk more about that later. So yeah, we'll see. But I know that game now has like 2 expansions, a third on the way. So yeah, we'll catch up probably, but we'll see. We'll see if we even like it first. I'm not buying expansions for any of these games until we find out we like it first.
Yeah.
But this game,
I want to look into the expansion that
Yeah.
people are mentioning for
I'll
this
buy
game.
one. I'll buy
see.
one for this game, but
Yeah.
it is just a dice rolling game. I don't know how many times it'll hit the table for me. It's a fine solo game, but it doesn't have the depth I'm looking for.
Yeah, I feel like solo might not be
Yeah.
something you're going to play over and over
But
again, but I feel like this is something that we can bring to some other people's houses.
But yeah, but you're only gonna do that once or twice.
Yeah.
So if I'm only gonna bring this with a play group and play it once or twice with that play group, why do I need additional content when they're only gonna see,
Right.
you know, a third of what's in the box and get a good kick out of it?
You're right, especially if it makes it harder, we'd likely play the base game with them.
Yeah, we would come up with the base game first, show them that, and then
Yeah.
maybe mix an expansion on a second play, and then after
Yeah.
that it hits the shelf and we don't play with them again.
Yeah.
Because that's really how board gaming works. There's way too many games, too little time. So for me to realistically think I'm going to play this little $35 game more than like 5 times is still a great value for the amount of time and amount of people and amount of hours you're playing it. But do I want to expand on that rather than expand on other games or get into other games? Personally, not really. But I will try an expansion for it to see. But
that's true. This is going to be a game that comes out during our October
Halloween
weekend.
Goes on the polls to see what we play, maybe.
For sure.
Yeah,
this is one of those kind of games. Yeah.
We could do if we keep buying these games, man. We could get to the point where like every weekend in October,
is it different?
Both days we're playing like a different It's Arkham October. We literally could.
Yeah, not Halloween.
Not even getting into RPGs and stuff. Just like Cthulhu October or whatever.
Exactly.
You know, like it's crazy. But I don't know. I'll get sick of the IP eventually, I think. But we'll see.
Yeah.
We will see. We will see.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get out of here. We're on a long weekend here in Canada. I don't know if it's like that in the US or UK or anywhere else, wherever you guys are. But we're gonna get out of here and enjoy the rest of our weekend. What little time is left. Thank you all for watching live.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you everyone hanging out. Thanks for people chatting with us while we're playing, having a good time. If you have any questions or comments on the expansions or anything we talked about today, drop it in the comments below after the stream is finished. The comments will open up. If you want to check out more live streams like this, subscribe, hit the notification bell, turn on your notifications. We have other streams scheduled. You can set reminders for those at youtube.com/Rob's Gaming Table. You'll see the upcoming live streams, set reminders for whichever ones you're interested in. Also, you can follow us on the social media where I post sometimes when we're going live and that kind of thing. But yeah, thanks to everyone who supports the channel by clicking the join button down below and also donating on Patreon or PayPal or whatever. All that stuff is down in the video description if you want more information on that. Thank you to all our producers that support us, able to buy games like this and expansions and new equipment, travel to conventions eventually and that kind of stuff. Thank you for the support. Keep the channel going. We appreciate it. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.